You are now listening to Random Ramblings with Rob. Yay! Yeah!
Welcome to the rabbit hole, where all you knew is wrong, and rules are just suggestions made up as we go along. And who knows what you'll find here? Maybe heaven or your worst fears. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever.
What up, everybody? This your boy B-Rob, and I'm back with another edition of the Random Ramblings with Rob podcast. And as you heard, we are here, down, way deep inside of the rabbit hole, where it's warm and cuddly. But before we even talk about all that other hullabaloo that we're going to get into, I'd like to thank you, the listener, for coming back each and every week and listening to the podcast. Or however you listen to podcasts. You may not listen to it on a week-to-week basis. If you're anything like me, I listen to multiple podcasts, and sometimes I listen to the short ones first and then the long ones last, or the long ones first, depending on if I'm on a long drive to a destination. Then I catch up on all the short ones when I go on the way to Walmart. But yeah. And if you're a new listener, well, thanks. You're swell. Gee golly gosh. And if you're a first time listener and you coming in on the grand finale of the JNT Baggers 4-part miniseries, well, you're in luck. I mean, you get to hit the finale, but it's kind of weird to kind of go out of order. It's like watching watching all the Saw movies out of order, or watching all, you can't really say Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th, because I mean, I guess they have some continuity or whatever, but it's all the same shit. Motherfucker pop up, yeah, kill a bitch, and then they kill him. And he dead, and he come back, yeah, kill a bitch, and then it starts all over again. So, you wouldn't watch a season of Daredevil out of order. There you go. You want to watch an episode, the last episode, then the middle episode, then the first episode. That would confuse the fuck out of you. But go back into the archive. Go to randomrobcast.com/podcast, and you can relive all the moments of the JNT Baggers miniseries here. This is the 4th and final episode. I got DJ, Rookie, and that motherfucker Corn, Red Corn, Candy Corn on the podcast. And we just shoot shit. I had some questions that I wanted to ask, but I wound up going through the whole synopsis of the first episode in the first season of Black Mirror, because I was at shock and awe that these gentlemen did not see Black Mirror. I mean, the show sounds like it was something right up their alley. Especially if you a motherfucker that get high all the time. And that show is just, that would make your head pop off. Woo! Make your head pop off. But yeah, I pretty much go through the first episode of the fucking Black Mirror with him, man. I'm telling about the pig fucking and everything. And spoilers if you never seen it. But just me saying a dude fucking a pig should make you intrigued. Grab your curiosity and make you go jump on Netflix and watch that first season and the second season. There's only like 5 episodes in season 1 and 8 in season 2, I think. I don't know. But anyway, we got a motherfucking voicemail. Actually, it's 2, but you know how I do. I chop them up and edit them and put them into one, like I'm some hot shit producer, which I'm not. Cause I had this equipment for just over a year now, and I still don't know how to motherfucking work it. I guess it's just because I can record and I can put it out there. So I guess I know how to work it a little bit. Anyway, Jared, one half of the hashtag Blackout podcast, which I was a guest on that show for episode 55. It was a great experience. It was me not being on that show in voicemail form, although I was on the show in voicemail form. Why? I listened to my own voicemail on the show. It was like podcast inception. It was blowing my mind. I sent so many voicemails to them and other people that I forget that I do the voicemail. So for me to be on a show as a guest and to hear my own voicemail to the show that I'm on kind of fuck with me, kind of fuck my head up. But here's Jared's email. Fuck. I'm tired. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Here's Jared's voicemail.
Hey, Rob. Jared, one half of the hashtag Black Out Podcast. Thank you once again for joining us for episode 55. You made it great, man. Much appreciated. And yeah, so I just wanted to know, for some reason we didn't ask you some of the most random things you ever found in Walmart. We did ask you what you bought in Walmart. Hope the baby's feeling good, feeling better with the cough drops that you got. So what's some of the most random things you've seen in Walmart? Like, for instance, me, I've seen two dudes look like they're brothers dancing for Instagram, and they kept messing up their dance moves, so they had to keep re-dancing in the middle of the fruit aisle. That was weird. They didn't mess with the grape stuff, so that was a good thing. Another thing, just the other day, actually, if you look on my Instagram story, you will see that we tagged you, because we thought that we saw your McDonald's cup inside the freezer where the ice cream and popsicles go. That was weird. I've also seen, like on, what was it, Father's Day? Yeah, Walmart had a big, humongous container of cupcakes just sitting out on a random table and said, "Please take one, fathers. Happy Father's Day." And when you look inside the container of cupcakes, you know, it maybe started as like 64 cupcakes down to about 25. I mean, I saw some old dude riding in one of those rascal scooters telling all his grandchildren. Anyway, like I was saying before I got cut off by Google Boy, you think I'm going to stick my hand into a bin of cupcakes that some other little kids been reaching into with their grubby hands, sneezing, sniffling? Nah, fam, nah. I mean, other stuff, it's already normal to see people having grab grapes, eating grapes. Have you ever seen anybody grab a tomato and eat a tomato? That's weird. Seen people try on clothes? I heard somebody in my family, I'm not going to call their name out, but they tried on clothes in the middle of the store. Not even inside the dressing room. Odd, yes. Something that you could expect at Walmart? Also, yes. Have you seen people playing hockey in there? Have you seen people riding a bike? I rode a bike at Walmart one time. They called me and were like, "Hey, get off that bike. You can't ride that bike at Walmart." And I was like, all right. Hopped off. I didn't buy it. Anyway, yeah, so what kind of random stuff have you seen? Let us know. We're blacking out. Oh yeah, tap your love box with them hooks up like cheap.
Appreciate you, Jared. Appreciate your hashtag Blackout Podcast. Appreciate your hooks, rubs, and spices on your Gumby sacks and behind your earlobes and everything like that. But the weirdest shit I ever seen inside of a Walmart. Like I said, man, I'm so depressed. I'm so befuddled and dumbfounded and all kind of other words to display my dismay and disappointment. Because anytime I go into Walmart, I don't see nothing really crazy like how you see the people at Walmart videos and pictures and just other random occurrences like motherfuckers. He was just talking about motherfuckers going into Walmart and doing a whole dance skit and video and all kind of shit inside of Walmart. And nobody tell them nothing. They just in there practicing and getting their moves tight so they can put a video on goddamn Instagram. I don't ever run across a motherfucker like that in there. I'm the only motherfucker in my Walmart or any Walmart I go into that's recording, saying some shit with a camera in front of his fucking face. I never run into no shit like that. But other, and like people occurrences, the only thing I see a lot of in Walmart is girls with big booties. That's all I see. I mean, I can't necessarily videotape that and put it on my Instagram or nothing like that because my wife would beat the shit out of me. But I have seen somebody take a drinking glass, like, I don't know if it was out of the actual home section inside of Walmart, but they took a glass that you would have in your glass cabinet, like, you know, at your house to drink your favorite drinks out of, orange juice, apple juice, grape juice, grapefruit juice, which is nasty as fuck. I don't understand how anybody could like that stuff. Whatever juice you drink, that kind of glass. I seen that glass with ice in it in the lunch meat section, in the little freezer compartment, just sitting there next to the lunch meats. That was weird. And the norm shit that I always see in Walmart, motherfuckers take something out of one aisle, open it up, eat it, and leave the papers in another aisle. Or they'll steal something like some toys or something and leave the wrapping in another aisle. So I see that all the time. I don't know. I guess it's not really weird because I do it all the time. I even got video records of me doing it. They got food places inside the Walmart like the not Burger King, motherfucking McDonald's and shit like that. And you see people walking around just like eating their sandwiches and shit, which, like I said, is not really weird, but I guess to see other people besides me do it is weird because I only do it for comedic effect. I only do it just because I'm going to put the shit on Instagram. So I guess it's just for me to see people walk. No. Scratch that. I mean, the McDonald's shit is one thing. I've seen motherfuckers haven't paid for their shit yet. Just, putting their groceries in a basket and they just start opening up like 6 packs of juice or drink or whatever and start drinking that shit before they even get to the register. They eating their groceries before they even get home. So I seen that before. That's about it. I don't see no crazy shit, man. I think that's why I go to Walmart so much, because I want to see some interesting and intricate things unfold before my eyes. But anyway, like I said thank you already, so thank you again. Hashtag Blackout Podcast, because you're blacking out, motherfuckers. But man, we're going to kick in to this episode right here. It is the grand finale of the JNT Baggers miniseries featuring DJ, Rookie, and motherfucking Red Corn on this edition of the Random Rambles with Rob podcast.
Nice.
Okay, we are recording.
Sweet. Whoa, where's my wiener?
Your wiener?
All right.
He says we're recording.
Damn. This one's nice.
See, that's the
So
kind
how was Walmart?
Oh, this Walmart is glorious.
We were watching you on Instagram before we got in.
Yes, I was not just in time.
I love that too. I love you.
I laugh in the middle of the day when people say that, like, I was just in time for that.
Every time I see a commercial or something, it's just in time for Mother's Day. Like, you're damn right.
Yeah, I kind of do that for whenever I'm listening to a podcast and somebody says random, and I'm like,
That's awesome. I think of it when I hear ramblings too.
Yes, it's like the secret password from Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Although people don't say ramblings is enough anymore, but random you hear all the damn time, and I would be chuckling all the time too.
I used rambling when I was I was rambling when I was on Wasted the other day. Just rambling.
I don't even know how would you use that in regular conversation.
Yeah, it seems like it would just seem like it's too old timey almost. It's like using Fortnite.
Like, yeah, let's go down to
totally a stud night.
Like, let's go down to the speakeasy and have some brewskis.
Yeah,
that would be weird. I would be a little like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Who says brewskis even?
Timey right there.
I get down with it. Fucking
soda pop. We say soda pop just as a joke.
Yeah, because down here, southern, they say soda water.
Really?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot better than soda pop.
Yeah, they were like, man, give me one of them soda waters. Soda water?
Was it when I was younger, whenever I'd get sick or something, my mom used to refer to saltines as soda crackers.
What?
Yeah, well, it's because it was usually, the combination was usually saltines and 7-Up.
Yes, I am familiar with that remedy as well.
Yeah, I think that's why they would call them soda crackers, was just as that's the one that you eat with the soda.
Makes your stomach feel better.
Yeah.
7-Up and ginger ale. That's the remedy mixtures.
Yeah.
I enjoy ginger ale.
And what?
Corey, have you gotten any Mexican remedies? Like any weird ones?
I heard of Coca-Cola and caffeine pills.
What?
Yeah.
Caffeine pills? Oh, no, I heard about this too. Apparently you can snort chocolate too. What the That's a home remedy for a few different things.
What?
Snorting chocolate?
Yeah, I just found out about this today. People, I guess, in Europe are snorting chocolate and random fucking shit like sugar. For what? Different reasons.
Wow.
Well, I
What
know,
is that healing? One of them
sweet
get
tooth?
wired.
Well, I know, like the
That's too far.
I know they said chocolate has some linked into aiding against heart disease or some shit like that.
Okay, well, yeah, but snorting it though?
Yeah, if you're snorting chocolate, you got a problem.
If you're snorting sugar, you might as well just be doing coke. If you need to maximize the effect, the pepping effect of sugar that much that you're snorting it, you might as well just. Why the fuck not just drink coffee? Jesus.
At that point, you're like slamming sugar.
Who needs a sugar rush that bad?
Nah, fuck that. Snort the coffee.
Ground that shit up.
See, that'll wake you up. That'll keep you up for a while.
I have had the chocolate covered coffee beans. Those are weird.
What?
They'll keep you up.
They
Java
taste
beans
good.
or whatever.
Yeah, have you ever had that, Rob?
I don't drink coffee.
Oh yeah, chocolate covered coffee beans. It's a fucking candy. It tripped me out too. I thought they were raisins. Started popping them in my mouth, and then as soon as you start chewing, they break apart. It just turns into coffee grounds in your mouth and melted chocolate.
Why though?
I don't know. I'm just gonna chalk it up as a white thing.
Okay.
That's all I can do on that
rich,
one.
man.
Yeah, because it's like that's like making bacon flavored everything.
Yeah, I didn't like it texturally at all. Like the taste, I kind of get it because chocolate and coffee go together, like flavor wise. But the texture of just like coffee breaking up in your mouth and shit with the chocolate, it was weird. Because you gotta that shit stays in your teeth for a while too. You gotta sit there sucking on it and fucking get a toothpick eventually.
Yeah, coffee beans are hard as fuck. It's like eating corn nuts.
Yeah, I think they might have been like baked or something because they were kind of soft, but because they did break apart quite a bit, but they didn't break down though, like as far as like dissolving or anything like that. Where it was kind of rough.
Down.
Yeah, like I understood the flavor, but yeah, again, it just seemed impractical to me. Like why the whole bean? No offense, corn.
Man, you got to flick the bean, dog.
Just a tip.
I like to get my nose up in there and just, oh, you little fucker.
I am the clit commander.
I am the master of the clit.
I fucking love that movie.
That is a good movie. I haven't watched that in a while.
God damn,
I think I wrote that on the ball. On the tennis ball once.
No, I saw that. I was wondering who did that.
I'm the click commander.
That's a weird prick that played on you.
No, it was like a ball behind the register to squeeze it. Just cause.
Okay.
And Corn apparently Corn did it. I didn't know it was Corn. But you were a click commander. I think I actually put master of the clit on the other side of the ball.
That seems like that would relieve your stress too.
It turned into a bulgur ball.
Like that just turns into your mantra while you're meditating and shit. Just I am the click commander.
Master of the clit.
I could see some really weird dude just standing in front of the mirror, just repeating that to himself on his way to work or something.
Dude, I do that on a daily.
I am the click commander. You're scrawny, so I imagine you take off your shirt, do a Superman pose, and do it in front of the mirror or in front of your girlfriend
Just
after.
put CC.
Yeah, Superman that hoe.
That's your next tattoo.
My next tattoo is CC on my chest. What's that stand for? Click commander.
You might have just spelled out your next punishment.
A tattoo CC on my chest?
Yep.
Wow.
If I do that, he's getting Tony Romo tattooed on his ass.
He would do that anyway.
Yeah, I tattooed Tony Romo. Oh wait, no, not anymore. Not anymore. He's out.
Yeah, you can't have Tony Romo on your ass if you go back to prison either.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have Dak Prescott.
Yeah, because I mean, they're already saying fuck the Cowboys, and you're already giving them an invitation by putting Tony Romo on your ass.
He's white. You're Mexican. That's gonna be a whole different world.
Romo is such a Mexican name.
I would have thought
Yeah.
Tony Romo, that sounds Italian to me.
Romero.
Tony Romo.
Romero.
Try out Tony Romo's pizza.
Yeah.
That sounds like Tony Romo's ribs or whatever.
Yeah.
That's actually what I thought Tony Romo was when I first heard of him.
The rib guy?
Yeah. I was like, holy shit, they're taking over football too?
Well, there's a Tony Romo ribs?
No, I thought it was Tony. Is it Tony Romas?
Romas?
Yeah, Tony Romas fucking ribs or something like that. I heard about it on Barbershop. I've never actually tried Tony Romas ribs. But yeah, when I first heard Tony Romo, though, I thought there was some kind of family connection just because I was mixing up the names upon first hearing it.
Okay.
I thought somehow Rib Empire was taking over football too, and just like those two things go together so well.
I think of that every time I see a player with the last name Bush. And not Reggie.
Fuck Reggie Bush, man. That dude is hot garbage. And I can say that because the first team he went to was the Saints, which is my motherfucking team. So by proxy, he sucks ass because he did not perform at the fucking level that we needed him to.
Hey, congratulations on Adrian Peterson.
Yay, somewhat.
Hey, Deuce McAllister, though, that Deuce.
That is the man. I have a Deuce McAllister jersey in my closet right now.
I recently broke my Xbox and had to go back to my Xbox original and blow the dust off of it and play Madden 06, and Deuce McAllister kicked my ass.
Yeah, boy.
Probably bad. But Aaron Brooks fucked it up for everybody, though.
Yeah. But let me tell you about Deuce McAllister. He is such a staple in the Saints community in New Orleans and Louisiana that year, 2009, when they won that Super Bowl, he was already retired, but they put him back on the active roster. So when they won the Super Bowl, he got a ring.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. I remember that. He was there like on the field celebrating with him and shit, wasn't he?
Yes, sir.
And that's awesome that they actually that Super Bowl was meant to happen.
Yes.
Damn it. I'm not saying it was fixed or anything like that. I'm just saying that was fate. If it was fixed by something higher power than fucking the NFL.
Yeah, because I mean the whole thing with Katrina and all the other bullshit, them coming back and
Drew Brees reigniting his career by going to the Saints and becoming a fucking superhero.
Why you gotta keep? Why every time we talk about the Saints, you gotta drop that? Why every time? We would have had a Super Bowl.
Rookie's a Chargers fan, obviously. He was a little bitter.
My brother's a Saints fan, so yeah, that was a bitterness growing up all the way.
I was sitting next to your brother too during that Super Bowl.
And see, that's the thing though, is like when I was younger, I was a Cowboys fan because I didn't know any better. But
that's what happened with Korn. He came to America and he didn't know what to do. He saw McDonald's and Cowboys.
Yeah, see, that's what it was because they had the moniker, or still do, I think, of America's team. It's like, oh, I am in America, so they're my team.
Yeah, that happened, Korn.
That's either that Raiders or the 49ers, man.
You were so Mexican, dude.
Yeah, the Chargers in there. That was right next to Tijuana, man.
Good God.
Yeah, nobody wants the Chargers, man.
Yeah, but the thing about the Saints though is like as I got older and starting getting a little more pride in my state, no matter how suck it may be, but all Louisiana teams are my team, regardless of how good or bad they are, which mostly all of them are bad. But
that's good. You guys got a basketball team.
You got the Pelicans.
Yeah, we have the Pelicans, but that's it. That we just have them. That don't mean shit.
You got Anthony Davis's eyebrow. That's what you got.
Yeah. But it was like I was like, I live in Louisiana. I was born here. I'm from here. So every Louisiana team is my team, regardless of their stature. And then I was just like, they won the fucking Super Bowl. And then that season, they was damn near undefeated as well. And I was like, wow, this is great. I said, I could die tomorrow knowing that the Saints won the Super Bowl in my lifetime.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, that happened to me 2 years later, actually, after that the Saints won the Super Bowl. The Green Bay Packers, my team, won the Super Bowl. And
Oh, fuck you! They already won
you,
Super Bowl.
man.
in
They
my
won
lifetime. I have
something
nothing.
already.
but I was an adult and I was able to appreciate it, and my friends, you guys were with me, enjoying that shit. And my whole neighborhood was quiet while I was in there fucking screaming out the goddamn balcony and shit. And then a few months later, my favorite basketball player, Jason Kidd, won the finals with the Dallas Mavericks, and I retired from watching basketball.
Yeah, it was like one of those. Y'all seen Black Mirror?
No.
You never seen Black Mirror?
Is it a scary movie?
Yeah, like the Netflix series or whatever they. Hold on.
No. I don't
No. All right. Fuck my analogy. Fuck everything that I was about to say. Let's talk about Black Mirror. Black Mirror is a series that's out on Netflix. I don't know if it was a Netflix original, but it's on Netflix, and it's pretty much it's a TV show. It's like different episodes and everything, and they do episodes based on our society. So pretty much like the internet runs our society right now. Would we agree on that?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
In Black Mirror, they had an episode to where this guy it was in London. This guy kidnapped the princess of London. You know how they got kings and queens and all that other bullshit over there. So, dude kidnapped the queen, and he called up the prime minister, and he sent his ransom demand, and his ransom demand wasn't money. It wasn't freeing any political prisoners or nothing like that. You know, something that somebody would ask for a ransom. They would ask for those basic things. He wanted the prime minister to fuck a pig.
What?
Like to have sexual intercourse with a pig until completion. Not just like stick it in and I'm done. No, like stick it in, humping and pumping and skeet. He wanted that. That was his ransom. If he didn't comply, he would kill the freaking princess. So now in this episode, they got the prime minister coming up with all kind of ways trying to find the princess and everything. And, they can't find her. They can't trace the signal because it's all going off repeaters and everything. And it's bouncing off all over the place. And they can't figure it out. So they had a certain amount of time to do this. They gave him a deadline. And it was getting down to the wire, and they was just trying to figure. They was just like, "Well, fuck it, man. We ain't gonna find her in time. You gonna probably have to wind up doing this." So coming to that realization, they was trying to find different ways to kind of fuck the system. So, just if you were in that situation, I know you would probably try to find a loophole around it, like try to get out of it and save the girl.
Can I finger the pig?
Yeah. So. Now, I'm going to ask you each individually, what would be one of the things you would try to do to get out of that situation, or kind of like find something to appease the kidnapper in this situation? So we're going to go with DJ first.
I'm going to let one of you guys take this first.
All right, we'll pass it on.
I'm going crazy.
So basically, it's either find the guy or fuck the pig.
Yeah, that's
What would you try to?
Well, I mean, you can't find the guy, right?
No.
Nope.
Like you really can't.
Nope.
So can you? How does it the guy? I make like a fake pig, like those like those rubber vaginas, those fake vaginas.
Okay.
I just make the pig like that.
Okay, now we'll pause it on you. He tried to do something similar to that. But what his idea was, they found a guy who fucks wild animals or whatever. There's a porno guy that does that. So they got the guy, and what they was going to do, they had a pig on a green screen, in front of a green screen, and they was going to have him put like the green screen hood over his head, and they was going to superimpose the prime minister's head on his body. So that's what they was going to do in that situation. But somebody on the street saw the guy and recognized him and knew him from what he does. He fucks animals and shit. And they Snapchatted a picture or something of the guy. And the kidnapper saw the picture.
Oh, shit.
So he found out what they was trying to do. So in reply to that, he cut off one of her fingers and send it to him in a box.
Oh, Jesus.
So he was like, yeah, he's like, ain't no getting around it. I'm gonna, yeah, he's like, I'm gonna find out what you're doing. You're gonna do what I say, or she gonna die. All right, so that was Corn said he get a fake pig. So what you got, Rookie?
Seems like they've filled every hole.
Except one.
Except for one.
I'd at least plead for a condom. Like, I'm more worried about like how I'm fucking the pig. You know what I mean? Than like, am I gonna fuck the pig or not? Because at this point, it's one of those. If he's giving her the fucking chop, like, come on now, you gotta fuck a pig. Like, that's just like, do you love this person? Do you care for them? Do you not want them to get the chop? If you don't want to get the chop, you chop your dick into that pig.
That's one time when screaming "squeal like a pig" is appropriate, I guess.
Yeah.
A ball is deep in a pig.
Now see,
squeal like a pig, boy.
Now see, Rookie, you was talking about actual fucking of the pig. All right, so when it was getting down to game time, whatever, they gave him shots in case he would get any diseases and everything, condoms, and also they gave him like some freaking, because I mean, come on now, you about to fuck a pig. That ain't something you do, so you ain't gonna get hard. So they gave him like Viagra and all kind of shit so he can stay up.
Oh God,
no.
Now see,
isn't that supposed to make you last longer too?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's just for people with erectile dysfunction. So if you can't get it hard, then there's no, you see what I'm saying? It's to get it hard so you can do your business. You can still be a preemie with a Viagra. You'll just be like, oh, I took this pill and I'm done. All right, thanks.
I guess we're gonna switch to Cialis.
See, but this is the thing though. This is kind of what I kind of left out of it. I mean, you would think this is an isolated situation. Only them and the freaking kidnapper know what's going on, and this is what he want privately, right? Nope. The whole fucking world knows about this because the kidnapper fed it out across the internet, fed it out on TV, fed it out all over the world. So everybody in the world knows this is going on.
Oh shit.
And
they know he's about to fuck that pig.
Yeah, so everybody knows what's going on, and they interviewing people on the street like, what would you do in this situation? And it's like, I don't know, man. She probably had to die. And some people's like, man, he gonna have to fuck that pig. So the whole world knows about it, and they know about the deadline. And they was just like glued to the TV. So all right.
So that's well, I'd have to. My question would be: would the kidnapper's cool with he using condoms though? Yeah.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay.
Well, he didn't say rawhide or nothing like that. He said fuck the pig to completion.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Because then you'd be really raw dogging it. Like, wow.
Well, you'd be raw pigging it.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pig in a blanket for you.
Raw bacon it.
Wow, that's so fucked up. Yeah. My question would be: how old was the queen? Was she like the queen now?
No, this is the princess.
Oh, princess.
So she's young. That's the rest of the kingdom.
You gotta save that. Then. Yeah. You gotta fuck that pig.
Yeah.
You know what would be really fucked up if you fuck the pig, you save her from the kidnapper, and then she leaves you because you're a pig fucker.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, though. I mean, he's the prime minister. He's the prime minister. So I mean, that's not kin to him. I mean, it's the queen of his country. I mean, the princess.
Yeah, that.
If it was just for the country, if this was no kin to me, fuck her. She can die.
Oh yeah,
but I mean that's the thing though. That's what we were saying.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's what we were saying. He's the Prime Minister of London. He's one of the head dogs up there, and the princess, the royal family is like their bread and butter. It's just like their world, their everything, and everybody knows about this. And if he was the guy to let the freaking princess die, I mean, what you think that would happen to him?
Okay, it's essentially either death or fuck a pig.
Yeah, pretty much. So
I'd fuck a pig.
That little factor there that
can you give the pig tranquilizers or something?
Man trying to save his wife.
No, it's not.
If I'm not fucking a pig to save my boss.
Would you die though to not fuck a pig?
I mean,
would I die to not fuck a pig?
Yeah.
It's just one of those moral dilemma things, you know? I mean, and then it's not like how I was saying. If it was like an isolated incident, it's like somebody just called me and told me that if I'm gonna kill this bitch, if you don't fuck this pig, I'm like, that bitch can die.
Yeah.
But the whole world knows about it.
Yeah, I'd be okay.
But you gotta think, they would shoot your ass out back if you didn't fuck that pig.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, in that situation with it being royalty and shit, yeah. Like, you probably have to fuck that pig. Cause that's different. Like, out here, you wouldn't expect anybody to fuck a pig for any president.
Yeah.
But,
Not even the coolest of presidents.
Yeah, but considering you can still get your ass kicked just for saying something bad about the queen, yeah, you might want to fuck that pig. Was he allowed to get drunk? Or, like, high or anything?
Yeah.
Did he even explore that avenue of, like, can I at least just, like, take some sleeping pills and...
No, I don't want to be drugged in that situation. I want the fucking pig to be drugged, because pigs are actually very strong.
Well, now they sedated the pig, so it wouldn't act all crazy and shit.
Oh, so he fucked that pig.
He date raped the pig. He Bill Cosby the pig.
Yeah, I mean, they gave it a little...
That's the only friendly way to fuck a pig, I guess, though.
Yeah, I mean, they gave it a sedative so it wouldn't be bucking all out and everything.
That's like the humane way to fuck a pig.
I never thought those words would come out of any of our mouths. Just the humane way to fuck a
Well,
pig.
if you think about it, that's like the Humane Society. PETA would be all over this.
Oh my god!
No, Peter was probably in the corner jacking off while this was happening. Shout outs to Peter, sponsor me.
Yeah.
But alright, so I mean, y'all got the gist of it. I mean, they explored every angle. They tried to send task force to take this guy down. They did everything. They tried to fake the whole pig fucking. They did all that they could. Now the deadline is approaching, and not only does he have to fuck this pig, it's going to be broadcast on the TV worldwide, internet, any outlet that you can find is going to be broadcast. So
I'm gonna go get a tan so my ass isn't so white.
Dude, if that was me, the only thing I'm thinking about is you better not cry like a little bitch in front of this fucking world. Fucking
now,
this
see,
pig.
This is the thing. So clock expire. It's go time. The camera light is on. The pig is there. He's in his robe. They gave him his medicines and they tranquilized the pig.
Wait. Sorry for stopping you. The pig has a robe?
No, the guy had the robe on.
Oh.
No, it wasn't that casual.
Yeah, I was thinking like, wait, whoa.
Was it a bathrobe like he was at a spa, or was it like a silk robe like he was about to go box and shit?
Yeah, I think it was like a bathrobe. I vaguely remember that part. I was just like shocked and awed that he was about to fuck a pig.
I like that painted picture, man. That shit was nice.
I mean, now it's live. He's on TV. He's doing the thing, and he mounts that pig. And they show the streets of London. They show the streets of New York. They show communities all around the world. Nobody was outside. Everybody was in the house. Everybody was on the phone. Everybody was on the tablet. Everybody was watching this shit.
That shows how fucked up the world is.
Exactly.
And you stop what we're doing to watch a guy fuck a pig.
We'll make appointments to hang out with friends. Like, hey, dude, check this out. We're gonna hang out at 9.
You watch a pig fucking tonight? I got tickets.
Oh, dude, I got 35 on pizza. Let's do this.
I see restaurants charging people at the door, man. Hey, you here to watch the pig fucking? Yeah, it's gonna be a $10 cover charge, man.
2 beer minimum.
Oh my god. Yeah, why would that's a fucked up holiday, man. I don't like that holiday.
Big fucking day, dude. Honestly, if they turned into a holiday...
Actually, if it became once a year, a world leader had to fuck a pig.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, I would tune in.
Oh no.
Just to see a little humility out of these cocky sons of bitches.
No, all right.
Manny Pacquiao fucking a pig? I don't think he's a president. I know he's a congressman.
Manny Pacquiao seems like he would be the most gentle pig lover. He wouldn't even be fucking the pig.
Ooh.
He'd be loving it.
Ooh, know who would be good for that? Probably you saying gentle and Manny Pacquiao. Salt Bay. Salt Bay look like he's gentle. He's like, you know how he be handling the meat and everything? He'd be slapping it and everything. He'd be slapping the pig on his ass.
What the fuck? That's great.
Holy shit.
That's like slowly making jerky.
Oh, he's jerking it, all right.
Oh my god.
He's getting some of that fat back.
Oh, now I have to, are you allowed to play any music while you're fucking the pig?
Yeah, like you gotta go 70s porn if you're doing that, dude.
No, fuck that. I'm going Boys to Men. I'll make love to you.
No, man.
You gotta try to make things pleasant for the pig.
Nah, man. You gotta go older there. You gotta get some careless whispers in there. But anyway, dog. All leading up to this or whatever. At the beginning of the episode, they showed people all over the world, all over London. They showed a painter in his shop, you know, looking at the TV, hearing about this news. They showed people in the coffee shop hearing about this news and everything. Because at the beginning of the episode, they woke the prime minister up out of his sleep. It was like early ass in the morning. And he's like, what's going on? And they briefed him about what happened. Girl been kidnapped. Won't you fuck a pig? All that stuff. He's like, are you joking? Is this a joke? He's like, no, it's not a joke. And the media knows about it. He's like, how long has it been out? Over 24 hours. We just found it at 3 o'clock this morning.
Damn.
That's fucked up.
And then, I mean, they're showing all these people from all over London. The painter, like I was saying, the people in the coffee shop, they all just looking at the TV. They're glued to the TV. And throughout this whole event, everybody is glued to the TV because they want to know what's going to happen. And now it's go time. He in there, he with the pig, and they don't actually show it, but you see, it's like a YouTube reaction video or whatever. It's going on. You hear the pig grunt a little bit, then you see everybody like, oh. And then you see people with their phones out, video recording the TV with their phone, which I thought was weird because you can just look at it on your phone. But I mean, everybody is just sitting there like, oh, he's doing it. And they just going on and everything. And then after a while, you just see people like coming to that realization. Why am I watching this?
Yeah.
The dude is fucking the pig. He getting sick and shit. He's crying because he has to do it to completion. He has to bust a nut. And it's taking a while because it's taking a while because all this mental stress, the camera's on you, the whole world is watching. This dude is married. His wife didn't want him to do it.
Yeah, that's real bad.
And she wasn't like on some shit like, fuck that girl, she can die. It was just like, what's going to happen to our image? You know?
Oh my God.
So he do the thing. And it was like, it took a long time and it was just showing people like slowly dropping away from the TV and everything. And then it was going back like at the beginning of the episode, how they were showing the different people watching the TV. And it showed the painter again. And he turns away toward the camera. And you see that he has his hand bandaged and one of his fingers is missing. And then he hang himself. And then a couple minutes later, the princess is set free on the bridge and she's stumbling back into London. And they find her. They report back that, hey, we found the princess. He let her go. And she had all of her fingers.
Oh shit.
So the dude was bluffing the whole time. He was just trying to see what he can get people to do and show people how depraved they are in watching this act.
Damn.
Because he was an artist. This was his masterpiece. And after he completed his whole thing, he fucking hung himself. There was no more that he could do after that.
That's fucking great, man.
That's fucking crazy, but awesome. My God.
So
just to get everybody to watch a pig fuck.
Yeah, he pulled a big stunt. It was like, now you see me.
Oh, a pig fucking.
Yeah.
That's the worst Kaiser source. Oh my God. Fucking Kevin Spacey would be ashamed of that guy. Or proud. Which movie you're watching, yeah.
Be proud. Damn.
You guys both thought of 7, didn't you?
Yeah. That's amazing.
Yeah, 7, Kevin.
And that's just one episode of Black Mirror.
How many are there?
That was just one episode.
Yeah, that was episode 1, season 1. I think there's 2 seasons, and there's like maybe 5 episodes in season 1, and there's like, it's different length, different numbers. I hadn't seen season 2. I seen 3 episodes. out of season 1. I didn't finish season 1 because my wife looked disinterested and I never got back into it.
Yeah.
Shit, that one episode though, holy fuck.
Yeah, that pig fucking took a lot out of it, you know.
My God. Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't at first, like I said, at first when I thought it was just like somebody, like it was the guy saving his wife or something, I was like, okay, like I guess I would go to that length, I guess, to save my wife. But yeah, if it's basically your boss, fuck that.
Mm.
Yeah, chop off. How many more fingers you want to chop off, dude? I'll pretend to fuck a pig until you fucking get all 10 and start getting some toes involved.
I said, you're gonna have to start
well,
going
thank you about
limbs.
that. That's a good idea, though.
Because he would have been cutting off his own shit too.
Yeah,
That would have been awesome, actually. If you have him fucking cutting off. At a certain point, he would have just sent you his dick and been like, "I give up."
You win, pig fucker.
He would have let her go. She would have went back and delivered his dick with a note on it. I give up.
He said, I tried. But yeah, man.
So the guy did finish then, huh?
Yeah, he finished. And this how it ended off to give you some closure. I know they found out that it wasn't. They pretty much kept that part under wraps or whatever. The world didn't know about that because the dude that was spilling out the information and everything killed himself. So the prime minister and his wife knew, and you know all the staff involved. So they knew that all that other shit. You know, they kept that under wraps and everything. And then they showed the prime minister after, and he's out and he's in the public smiling. He's doing community projects. His wife is by his side. They're holding hands and shit. And he's recovered like nothing happened. You know. And then they show the last shot of the episode. It's him and his wife. They're out on in front of their house. They holding hands. They waving to the crowd. And then they go in the house. Doors closed behind them. And then they're walking up the stairs and everything to their room, look like. And she, disgusting scowl just comes over her face. And she's like, jerked away from him, like, don't touch me type of way. Then she went in her own room and he went away in his own room.
Yeah.
Damn. Pig fucker.
Yep. That's exactly how she treated.
How do you go back to, you can't really go back to your wife after that and just like, how do you pick up chicks even? You can't divorce her either.
I'm so good. I had to switch species.
Yeah, that wouldn't fly with
No,
me.
it doesn't fly with anyone. That's the only thing that I can think of right off the top of the head.
Like that would creep me out. Like if like a pro or something was just like I plowed through so much pussy, I started just going to fucking dogs and shit. Like,
well, dude, you know what they say? Closest thing to human skin is pig.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, after that, dude,
No, that's for like tattooing and damn other shit. That's not like for fucking. And the sheep.
Like I saw fucking Gangs of New York when he was stabbing the pig and shit. But that's the organs. But good God.
And it's sheep, by the way. It's not pigs.
Sheep is the most anatomically correct vagina to a human.
Wow. I don't
learn something new every day.
The more you know.
Of course, the white guy knows that.
Hey,
I know which animals
you're trying to say. I knew that too.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Rob.
Maybe it's a southern thing. Your family's from Kentucky, rookie.
That's not southern. That's up north.
It happens.
What happens in
Appalachians
the mountains?
are cold bitch, okay?
Oh,
and then I think I got white in my family because damn, my mama is light of the lightest skin. Then my grandmother is lighter than her. Then my great grandmother lighter than her, and I think my great grandmother lighter than all of them motherfuckers. It's my daddy that was the dark one. My daddy was the one I got my color from.
I'm the lightest on one side, and then one of the darkest on the other side.
But you damn.
Just because my sister.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like on your front side,
my sister's
back side.
Slightly darker than me. Cause it's weird. My sister and I have different dads, and her dad's fucking lighter skin than my dad, but she is darker than me.
Because she goes outside.
Hey,
yeah.
Let me speak to your black half.
You can't really stay.
DJ, let me speak to your black half real quick. What's a red bone?
A red bone?
Mm-hmm.
I heard. I actually,
dude, it's a hood fucking white chick, isn't it?
No, I've seen a
lot of Redbone porn,
when
and
I've
it was a
seen
lot
that
of
in
hood
porn,
rat
it's usually
white chicks.
It's usually light-skinned black chicks.
Oh, okay.
And I actually was listening to the episode of hashtag Blackout podcast when you asked that question too on the voicemail, which is why it made me laugh instantly too. That one. What was it? I was listening to that actually with my sister, and she instantly was like, "Isn't that like a?" She went real racist with it. She said it was like an Indian and black chick or something like that. I'm like, I've never heard of that.
Well, see,
yeah, feather not dot.
Yeah, and you're probably going to hear next week on the hashtag Blackout podcast that I called back immediately. I had to consult the Urban Dictionary for the definition of red bone, and I voicemailed them on it. But as per the Urban Dictionary, it's just what you said: is a light-skinned black person. It's they're usually mixed or whatever, and it's not just exclusive to the black culture because they brought up Cubans have a it's pretty much any light skinned mixed race or whatever. It's like mulatto or whatever.
Okay.
Per the Urban Dictionary.
I love that word, by the way.
Mulatto? Yes, it's a good cookie too.
It reminds me of the damn cookies.
Yes.
The fucking the Pepperidge Farm cookies. That's what it was. And they look just like me too.
You know what? You know what?
Why the white on the outside and the dark on the inside?
Yeah, mulatto no. Well, no, it's do you know what a red bone is? Pepperidge Farms knows.
Damn. That old fucking guy on the way.
Pepperidge Farm knows all your secrets.
I know what you're watching porn.
Pepperidge Farms knows.
That'd be a creepy, like, pop-up ad on a porn site. It's just fucking the Peppers guy just sitting there just like, I know what you're watching. You're watching that Redbone shit again, huh?
I would instantly go buy Pepperidge Farm, like, trying to keep him quiet for some reason.
Yeah, it'd be like, appease the gods by Pepperidge Farms.
Now that I think about it, my Pepperidge Farm card was probably not on the right side right about now. I have not been paying tribute to the Church of Pepperidge Farm.
Yeah, so you must burn summer sausage.
Oh, see, that's where I'm okay.
And sprinkle crackers.
I like the summer sausage.
Pepperidge Farm has summer sausage?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
And now you know.
Yeah, I need to start going to stores more apparently, or looking around when I go.
Yeah, you gotta look at shit, dude.
I just beeline it to wherever the fuck where I think I'm supposed to go.
You know, and that's how you don't find a lot of shit, okay? You ever
been
have
to
bacon?
The store with me, Rick,
yeah,
when I'm barbecuing, we spend about a half hour in the store walking back and forth through everything, like, okay, I need bread. Okay, it's on the other side of the store. Oh shit, we gotta go all the way back where we just were because I forgot I need sausage.
Now,
I'm not an organized shopper.
Now, we are 40 minutes into this episode, and we haven't discussed why we're here. I mean, obviously we're here to do a podcast, but this is the finale of the 4-part series on the JNT Baggers, which on the first episode, I tried to explain that you don't put T-Baggers at the end of J&T because that's redundant. It's J&T T-Baggers, that's not right. And I explained this, and then I wind up doing it when I introduce Rookie.
It happens.
At least you got the teabaggers part. The couple of people that I showed it, they were just like, "What are time baggers?" Like they just kept putting time in with the tea. I'm like, no, just say the letter. What teabag? Oh, you guys are gross.
Yeah,
but that's not that gross. That's a video game reference.
I got teabagged this morning.
Explain.
There's this guy. I was playing a video, Battlefield 4.
Oh, I thought you was talking about physically, like for real, for real.
Oh, no. No.
I was like, God damn it, Rookie. I mean, freaking, God damn it, I get your names mixed up all the goddamn time.
We can go with the normal ones, I guess.
Whatever.
Corn and DJ.
Every time you say DJ, I think about Manny Fresh.
That's appropriate. At one time, me with my fro at a certain weight, I had the double chin like Manny Fresh too. Yeah, I kind of pulled it up too. Actually, you're a wrestling fan, right, Rob?
Yes, sir.
In high school, I've There's a picture I think on Instagram deep down somewhere of me with my old fro, my brown fucking light skinned guy's fro, and all through high school I didn't watch much wrestling, but all through high school the Mexicans would always come up to me and call me Carlitos.
Oh yeah, I spit in the face of people who aren't cool.
And then I finally like saw him like on YouTube or something like that, and saw like a video of and saw him spitting out apples and shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers, that's what they were calling me? What the fuck? The coolest motherfucker, some black dude walked up to me and called me fucking, damn it, what the fuck was that little guy's name? You remember the little action figure? What'd you say?
Crush?
Thirst.
Thirst?
Oh,
from
the fucking Sprite commercials. Yeah, the little fucking action figure. That one I thought was a cool ass name.
Oh.
Everything else was uncreative. Everybody tries to come with fro nicknames and shit. Yeah, that's real good.
Puff.
Shut up, Corey.
But anyway, I've got to know you fellas through podcasting and your show and everything, and you have an interesting dynamic. All three of you bring something to the table, and as a podcast and everything, I mean, you're always together. And me, for my own curiosity, I wonder what an interview would be like one-on-one. I mean, what your own individual podcast style would be like if y'all was isolated in your own thing. And it's kind of a thing that I want to do, like with podcasts with multiple hosts. I kind of want to break their show down, get them one-on-one, and then bring them all together at the end. It's kind of like what's that? It's a TV show, where they have couples or whatever, and they gotta guess questions, thinking what the other person is gonna say and all that shit.
The wedding game?
Yeah, something like that.
The newlyweds or something.
Yeah, the
newlywed game.
Yeah, some shit like that. I don't know if that's a good analogy. I'm bad at those, but yeah, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate you fellas. I appreciate the content that you put out in the world. When I'm on my long drives to work, doing my commutes and everything, it's just, you keep me sane, because Houston, traffic is bad. It's easy to come upon some road rage, want to jump out and beat the shit out of somebody. But you saved me from that. You saved me.
Thank you. I'm glad to know that we've saved, because you're military trained. That's a thorough ass whooping if you jump out of that car.
Well, fuck
I'm
that.
glad we're preventing that ass whooping. I don't want to see you on Con Air.
I can't grow a mullet like Nick Cage, man.
I don't think anyone
I'm not
can.
white enough to grow a mullet. About black. Well, I'm black. I did rock cornrows for a little while too. I felt cool.
Man,
you can see how white my scalp was.
You can do the Jerry curl like on Coming to America.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you would have a Jerry curl mullet.
I cannot do the Jerry curl because I've seen too many pictures of me as a baby being held by my dad, who grew up in the fucking 80s and had the goddamn Jerry curl. My dad looked almost exactly like Ice Cube when I was a baby. He had the fucking the hat and over the Jerry curl. He just wasn't as thug with it. He just had like a polo shirt or something, kind of nerdy.
That's almost as thug if you think about it. You don't want to fuck with that guy. He's already done his shit.
He was like a running back too in high school, where he was fucking buff too. Where I looked like a football as a baby in his hand. Like, what the fuck?
He was about to spike you and shit.
A very white football.
Can you imagine the sweatband on the inside of that hat?
Oh, I can only. I think it was like a trucker hat, the one I saw the pictures of.
Oh, so it had the holes in the back so it can breathe.
I still imagine that, like, yeah, even that though, I could still see it like it's having to be replaced if worn too often. Oh, I used to work in the kitchen we had this really fat guy, like not just fat. I'm not one to bash fat people. I'm no skinny motherfucker, but he was a big fella, real big. He was one of those ones that in a tight knit kitchen, all he had to do was turn around to get from something behind him. You know what I mean? He didn't actually have to take any steps as often, but he would sweat so fucking much that they always had to give him new hats. And at a certain point, we had a bunch of headbands from fucking one of the beer companies or something, and the boss just gave him like a whole stack of them and was just like, yeah, you wear those instead of hats. Because he had the bald head too, to where he would just be. It was to the point where customers were canceling their orders because they saw how much he was sweating.
Dude, he just dropped a 1/4 ounce of sweat on my burger. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, like even the servers, when they would put in food for themselves, they always wanted grilled shit, you know what I mean? And they'd come up to me and pull me to the side and shit and be like, hey, can you kick him off for a second and make my food? Because I don't want the extra salt. And even he knew it too. He knew he was sweating like a motherfucker and shit. He used to put paper towels under his hat. That's hardcore.
Yes.
Like I've broken a sweat because sometimes the fucking AC goes out in there and we're just in there fucking all the hot shit's on and it's fucking California heat. It was goddamn like almost 110.
It was 108
last few
today.
days, yeah.
Just today.
Yeah, it's been
And the monsoon.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
That weird fucked up heat. They were warning about fucking dry lightning starting wildfires and shit. Like, god damn. So yeah, I've broken a sweat, but never that bad where I need to fucking go and fucking stuff paper towels under the hat and shit. That's hardcore. Oh.
I've had two of my ass crack once. I'm not gonna lie.
You had that man pond?
But for sweat, it was horrible. It was like the nastiest I ever fucking felt. It was like I had a Kotex though. The full pad, not a man pond, the pad.
I could see that. But Jerry curl juice, I'd imagine, would fuck up a hat even worse.
Yeah, actually, Marcus, one of the guests that we've had on here, uses pinks a lot. That's some bitch.
Wow.
God damn.
I even made a mistake though when I was younger, putting fucking relaxer in my hair. My god.
What is relaxer? I'm white, man.
And that's not even a relaxing process either.
Yeah, it's not. It's fucking horrible, dude. It's a chemical. I actually saw on it was like a Chris, I think it was a Chris Rock like documentary thing on HBO. It's called Good Hair. They were talking about like about black people putting this chemical in their hair. Somebody like mixed it with water and put a soda can in there. It fucking ate like all the fucking paint off the soda can almost instantly. This is the kind of shit. If it touches anything but your hair, it burns. Yeah, I had scars actually on the edge of my fucking hairline for a while because fucking it slipped. My mom was too white to be putting relaxer in my hair. She thought it was shampoo, I think, for a second.
You just wash it.
Yeah.
See, See, I'm glad I just learned about that because I would just fucking pile it on.
Yeah, but it's to straighten your hair. That's how. Remember when I was rocking the ponytail and shit. That's how I was able to get it to tie up and shit. Was fucking yeah.
You had the Palomalu.
Yeah, but it wasn't a natural Palomalu.
No.
That's it was horrible.
Man, my brother grew up in the freaking 70s and all that shit or whatever. And he used to have this big mane of hair from what I was told. I mean, I've always known him to be a bald head or a balding guy because my brothers and sisters are so much older than me. And I talked to my other brother and he was like, he used to put perm in his hair every week.
Oh.
And whenever you put a perm or relaxer in your hair, that shit's supposed to last like for over a month or so.
Yeah, that's all. I was like every week.
Yeah.
Oh.
And just like how he was saying, that's chemicals that you put in your shit. So pretty much he burned his fucking hair off his head.
You know when they say like I'm talking to Rookie here. You know when they say like don't fuck with a black woman's hair? Yeah. They fucking mean that shit, dude. Well, the extensions are expensive as fuck too.
Yeah.
But the chemical, that shit's no fucking joke. I was like 18, 19 when last time I did it, and I ended up cutting my hair not too long after that because it was weird. I don't know. I don't like doing that chemical shit, and because I was sick of people throwing shit in my afro. But I did love it though, because when I would pull it out of the ponytail, I had like that busy bone almost going on and shit.
Yeah, every time you pull a hair tie, it'd be like, "Meet you at the crossroads."
Yeah, it really was too. Every time I would let it blow, like someone actually said it. I took out my ponytail one time, and it was like, "You just gained like 20% more gangster." I'm like, "I'm not even. What the fuck?" He's like, "No, but that hair."
Yeah, everything will go in slow motion for the love of money. Standing on the corner, straight slanging rocks. Oh shit!
Comes a motherfucking cop. Oh, well, I started getting into that. That song was just playing. I fucking every now and then I'll turn on. Every now and then I piss off everybody at work by just turning on like old school fucking West Coast rap and shit. And then everyone's it's all a bunch of young people at my work, so they're like, what the fuck, man? Who is this? Yeah. Yeah, I get looked at funny. They're like, you're not even a gangster, so?
This doesn't mean I can't appreciate
back there,
music. Shit. I'm white. I still appreciate music.
Now, with your podcast, how many episodes y'all in now? I know y'all had just had the 80th episode special. You was like a moment in review and shit. You was going over your humble beginnings and all that other stuff. But where we sitting at right now?
I think 85 is the one that's up right now. So I think I think 86 is the next one.
Yeah, that's
usually try to 86 that bitch too. I mean, if it's good, it's good. If it's not, 86 and just go 87.
Yeah, we're getting towards that 100 mark. Some of those episodes honestly could be caught. Some of those early on ones were damn near throwaways and shit.
We did a 10-second episode.
our 10th episode was fucking. I think overall it ended up being 12 seconds or something like that. Yeah, dude, we didn't know how to celebrate that particular moment because we didn't even know what the fuck we were doing still yet. We were just playing around. Me and Rook were getting together twice a week and recording, or we would record just the two of us on one day, and then the next time later in the week we'd record all four of us. To where nobody knew what was going on.
And that's how with my show or whatever. I mean, when I first started, I said every 10 episodes was going to be like a solo episode for me. I would do like a 10 episode recap or just an overall recap or whatever. But I just stopped doing them shits. Cause like, it got to a point to where I would try to schedule so many guests, like within a 1 week span. So I can say I do 5 recordings throughout the week, Monday through Friday. That's 5 weeks worth of episodes. So I wouldn't have to record for 5 weeks. So it was getting to a point to where I had like 8 episodes in the can, and it would eclipse that 10th episode mark for every per 10 I do a special episode. I was like, man, then I would have to move an episode over a whole nother week so I could do this one episode here. So I was like, man, fuck that. I just play them as I get them. If it happens to come to like episode 80 or something I ain't got a guess for whatever reason, then I'll do an episode. But now I'm just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I think the 10th one we did the 10-second episode or whatever, and after that we didn't really touch any celebration. Well, no, our 40th, I guess we made a thing of it just because we went and saw The Killing Joke and shit.
Yeah,
that was really all that was it was one of the few times we actually got together, went and saw a movie, and then came back and recorded like with the movie still fresh in our heads and whatnot. Well, as fresh as could be. We were fucking
the
big.
10-second had a lot to do with one of our buddies who was still on the show at that time, Ethan. Dude, he used to pick up pop from Stony Baloney, said we were too long in our episodes because we were hitting 2 hours almost per episode.
Yeah.
So it was like, fuck you. You want a short episode? Bam, 10 seconds.
Yep. I haven't listened to that one in forever. That was horrible. We screamed into the microphone and everything and shit too. But that was how we were able to make a mark on that one, I guess. Our 50th, we kind of tried to make a big thing. I think we had a local rapper. It was our first time having like anybody's music on our show. And that was cool.
Now, as far as podcasts go, I mean, I know you, as a collective, been a guest on the hashtag Blackout Podcast. What other episodes or shows have you been on as a group or whatever?
None. I don't think, Brad.
Yeah, outside of hashtag being on hashtag and then help us being on here with Random Ramblings with Rob, we were a part of interviews with what's the bitches from Canada. Sorry for calling them bitches.
Well, we weren't on their thing.
They were on our thing. Yeah.
The closest we got before that was Actually, we've only been on black shows. you and hashtag. But the closest we got to that before that was this show called the Succotash Soundcast.
Oh.
They featured a couple clips, or actually a nice long 10-minute clip of me and Rook talking some shit. I don't remember what about, but they did a little rundown, read our description and whatnot. So that was actually kind of cool.
Okay, so this is like doing this with me or whatever is the first time y'all done a solo interview then, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you popped the cherry.
You're welcome.
It's very sexy.
As individuals, we haven't done, unless these guys have done some secret shit without me.
No. I'm snorting chocolate with this other podcast.
Yeah, we haven't done the solo thing. That was interesting when you actually brought that up. It was like we all were on board instantly too. Like, yeah, that actually sounds kind of fun. A little like one-on-one time and a little time without the other fuckers in our faces.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for or whatever, because, I mean, you're good as a trio or sometimes as a tandem, depending on the combination of the two. And I was just interested in seeing how would you be individually. So I was just like, miniseries, let's do it.
And I listened to Rook's episode, and that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. And then what I'm seeing so far, because you haven't heard, you heard yours because you was there.
Yeah.
But you haven't heard Korn's yet, and y'all haven't heard his. So, I mean, between the three of you, I mean, y'all all had your own subject. We had our own little topic. Like me and Rookie, it was majority movies and everything when we were talking. I think when me and you went DJ, we had our own topic, and I ain't gonna say it now because it's crazy because the episode's already recorded and recording the last one right now before those last two episodes came out. So I kind of wanted to be a surprise for you two, or all three of you, not hearing each other's episodes, and I don't want to get, too much into the details because I wanted to be a surprise.
So
I like that. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that because that's what one of the things that kind of interests me too. Hearing just because I think most people that have heard us by now heard the episode a couple months back or so when Rook flaked on us for the first time, and I went off on a whole tangent making fun of, well, not making fun of him, just being mad that there was an empty seat next to me. That wasn't used to being empty, so hearing him without me was actually kind of awesome. And I wanted to hear if he was going to talk any shit, I'm not going to lie.
Well, what was funny about that particular episode, I had to take my kid to the hospital, and it was like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was sitting in the hospital lobby listening to that episode. So y'all kept me up that night.
Nice. Hell yeah, awesome, man.
Because I can remember walking from the parking garage or whatever, and he was like, "You damn out there doing family shit and everything." And he talking about he gonna be here at the beach and shit, taking pictures. And he's like, "Fuck you." Nah, not really, but fuck you.
Yeah. You know what's fucked up? I lost my car that weekend, and you guys are just sitting here like, "Fuck that asshole."
You didn't tell us that. You didn't tell us that until like the next day or something. All we knew was that you were all we knew, you told us you were in San Diego, and then it was just like, go ahead and go without me. And then it was like, what the fuck is this shit? Snapchat. Oh, his girlfriend's got pictures. Oh, they're at the beach. Look at that. Oh, it's a dog beach, too. I didn't know they made dog beaches.
They do, and you know how hard it is to fucking find one that's not a dog park and a beach? Where you can't have the dog on the beach?
Is that where it got to?
Oh, yeah, in San Diego.
Yeah, you went to the bougiest of the beaches.
Really? No, not at the dog beach. I got taken at a camp next to a fucking marina that was all super, like, awesome. It was a horrible, sweet weekend. Fuck you. Yeah, that one doesn't belong in here. Racial profiling me because I got short hair and I'm white.
But I remember though too during that episode saying but I swore that like you were never gonna listen to that one, and she was like, no, he'll never hear that one. He'll never hear any of that. And then as soon as the next time I saw you, you got in the car, and I was like, you need to hear this. Like, you gotta hear it before I even tell you about it. You gotta hear it. I talk some shit, and he laughed the whole fucking time. Yeah, that's funny. The whole drive, he was fucking cracking up. And Corn, of course, you didn't help during that one either, because
what do you mean? He just
was
supposed to say no. Wait, stop. He was just like
quiet to just laughing.
I was listening.
Every time you laughed, you made me feel like okay, I'm on the right track. I'm gonna keep talking shit about Rookie.
Yeah, you didn't stop it.
Hey, but last week you were here, and we didn't. All we said was something about like we get weird when you're not here. That was it. We didn't make fun of you.
Corn kept saying shit about white people before we started recording. So what the fuck was that about?
Oh yeah, we did go on some. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Matt Damon face, the fucking Euro trip. We went on a whole thing about that. Yeah. Wow, that was from a real white guy. Wow, that was like reptilian almost.
No,
Jesus,
you sounded like that song or whatever that was on the one with Jet Li when the mouse blew up and shit. He was like, whoa. I think that was about the body hit the floor.
Yeah, you did sound like that a little bit. Oh wow. Yeah, I can't even. Wow, I'm not white enough to do that voice anymore. God damn it!
You just had to tap into your hidden potential.
Yeah, pull your white card out.
I kind of took it away. I don't remember what for.
How the fuck you get? What, do you not know who Hall & Oates was or something? Like, how do you lose a white card? Do you not like sandwiches?
For the longest time, I didn't know who Hall & Oates was. And you know what's weird? I learned who Hall & Oates was from a black guy.
Yeah.
That same sweaty fat black guy that I was talking about. He took over because we have somebody brought in like a little amp and shit with a little aux input and left it at work and shit, and he got fired. He was cool. He left it there for everybody. But yeah, let the black guy plug his phone in one day, and the first thing he turns on is Hall & Oates.
Oh,
he was a little bit older. He was from New York. I don't know if I don't think that had a factor into it. I think he just grew up around people that liked Hall & Oates maybe or something. But he was singing along to it too, so he liked it.
It's something good to work.
Yeah, it was a little weird though because it was like the Pandora or something like that. So like went to the Bee Gees and shit too.
Oh wow, yeah, that was a bad time for white people.
Yeah.
You grew up in a loving home weird. With both parents.
Yeah, I did. Well, fucking A, man. Both my parents listened to all kinds of weird shit.
I had nothing but fucking country and Motown, so that was a weird combination.
Shit, all I had to listen to was fucking blues. Fucking B.B. King, Bobby Blue Bland and shit. Talking about, my baby left me and she took my dog too. I was like, God damn, it's something fucking depressing. I'm like 6 years old. Can we uplift me or something?
That kept me away from blues for a long time. Was thinking that too, or was here like always just kind of hearing the same kind of couple notes and shit, and just yeah. What was that fucking Family Guy where they said like he was passing a kidney stone or something like that?
Rest in peace, B.B. King.
I gotta say that I fucking love blues music. Yeah, it's good music.
It is. I turn it on every now and then at work too.
Plus, I can't get too mad when I love the Black Keys, and that's their main influence is blues.
I was gonna say that too. That was actually what got me listening to more blues. Was listening to the Black Keys, Gary Clark Jr.
Hell yeah,
yeah. I mean, that's someone that got me listening to blues more too.
I tried to set something up or whatever, but this individual is pretty elusive and everything. I mean, you guys know who he is. What I envisioned for this episode was having a special guest, and his name was John freaking Smith, but I couldn't get that to happen.
Oh shit! Oh.
But he did have some things that he wanted to know from you fellas.
Oh. You guys been talking? Oh, yeah. I like that.
Because I'm gonna tell you straight up. Because I don't pull no punches, and I'm honest with everybody. JTG, I wanted that motherfucker on my show. You had him, and y'all don't even like wrestling like I do. So I was pretty upset about that.
I'm so sorry, dude.
And we fucking blew it too with them too. We came in like guns empty.
Yeah. So my whole plan was, since you had John freaking Smith with this awesome intro, doing y'all freaking little montage introductions, I was like, I'm gonna get him on my motherfucking show first. But we couldn't work it out and everything.
The wrestler was cool. We just didn't know anything about that certain wrestler. We knew some things about wrestling.
Yeah, but
he seemed a bit on the bougie side too. I won't pull punches on that one. I kind of assumed he wasn't gonna like be real involved in any kind of like Twitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though that's how we fucking even got in contact. You know what I mean? I knew he didn't follow back, nothing, you know what I mean? No retweets, no like, nothing like that.
Yeah, because I felt like you spoiled it for me.
I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, I understand. I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Peter Beats is a very convincing guy. Like, I remember he messaged me about that, or he messaged us about that, and I wrote him back. I was like, I'm waiting to hear from my other co-hosts. And he wrote back to like, well, let me know. I'm like, well, shit, I will. Like, I can't make them text me back faster.
See, and that was the thing. It was reverse for me, because he sent me the same DM, and he was like, hey, are you interested in having a I can't fucking talk. JTG on your show? And I was like, you fucking right I am. Exact text back to him. You know, I bugged the fuck out of him. Every 5 minutes, I was like, hey, what's up with that JTG, dog? It was like I was trying to get some of that crack. I had these cheeseburgers, dog. I was like, I suck your dick. Come on.
Holy shit. I was just watching Menace to Society the other day, man. You had that voice perfect, though.
Oh, I've seen that movie a lot.
That creeped me out a lot, dude. I love Samuel Jackson at the beginning of that movie and shit. The fuck you mean you ain't got the money?
Kurt.
Motherfucker, you owe me some money? Nah, but here you go.
That was the best part. But anyway, alright. This is from John freaking Smith. Alright. He wanted to know, Corn, do you really take your dates out to Taco Bell?
Yeah, Del Taco. Yeah.
Del Taco. You don't even take them to Taco Bell. You take them to Del Taco.
Yeah.
Dude, Del Taco just straight shits on Taco Bell, though.
He gives them options so they can get a cheeseburger or a taco.
That makes sense. Or he can go to one of them little combo joints, because around here we got the Long John Silver's and the Taco Bell in the same place, and we got the KFC and the Taco Bell in the same place.
You just kicked us in the face. They took away our Long John Silvers.
Yeah. We had a Long John Silver's out here for the longest time, and it's a tax place now. We actually don't have a chain fish place out here.
Man, I love Long John Silver's as a child, but when I moved away from Louisiana, they didn't have one where I went, in the military, but they had this place called Captain D's, and that shit blew my motherfucking mind. I was like, there's other fish that taste better than motherfucking Long John Silver's?
I discovered that the first time I went to one of those fish market places.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that shit. The last one I went to, there was one in town. It's still there. They accept food stamps. That's how fucking ghetto they are.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing at all, because the food is on point. It's fucking delicious. But like, if you want a beverage, there's no soda dispenser. It's just a can of Shasta you're paying for. Which is it's not bad. It's not cold though either.
Alright.
You go home, you pop it in the freezer. Yeah. By the time you're done eating, you pull it out, you take your drink, man. Come on now.
I always get the spicy breading and then get the extra hot sauce to dip it in because I love dipping some fucking catfish in hot sauce. God damn it! Now I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
And you're from Louisiana too. That's like home of the best fucking seafood in America.
yes, sir. I'm spoiled. But to continue on, John Freaky Smith also follows up with for Korn, and he says he needs some what's that shit? He needs some closure. He wants to know the details and if the incident was resolved with the cougar. He said, "Was the mission finished?"
Damn, bro.
Corn.
That was awesome.
Corn.
That's one of those when you want to go on a hunt, dude.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, no, I haven't. After that incident, she did keep coming. I kept coming back, but I haven't seen her for probably like fucking 4 weeks now.
So a month?
Yeah.
So it kind of worked out.
That worked out, but then like she was like, I don't know, sometimes cougars like to scratch and bite. And they hurt, so sometimes they get you need to ease off them for a little bit.
Are you getting emotionally attached to your cougar? Because it sounds like you're about to cry.
Nah, she bit me really hard and then it pissed me off, so whatever.
She literally bit you?
Yeah, she bit me.
Oh, so this wasn't a metaphor at all. This was a literal fact.
Yeah.
Biting and scratching.
Yeah,
Really happened.
It hurts.
Why did she scratch you? Like, Jesus Christ.
Like from my back.
Oh, on your back. Who gives a shit? It's on your back. You get sweaty the next day when you work, you feel a little bit of pain, it reminds you of the night before, and you just keep working.
Did you just call him a wetback?
I guess a sweatback on that one.
It's all in the pronunciation, I guess.
Yeah, man, cougars are cool. You just gotta back off of them sometimes. You know what I mean? Give them some time to like actually charge up.
Charge up? She's going Super Saiyan on your ass? What the fuck?
Is she like one of them pullback cars you used to have when you was a kid? You keep pulling them back, and then you let them go, and
Till
then
you break the spring?
Something like that.
springs in the headboard.
Corn
and
is
the mattress.
blushing right now, by the way.
It's funny, man.
It was hard.
Are you
Dark
looking
brown,
to
man.
see the cougar in the future?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After your back heals?
Yeah. After I lick my wounds, yeah. I'm definitely going back. They're fun.
Have you been watching
So,
National
that was
Geographic? There's a lot of like fucking animal references here. Like he knows shit about lions.
He's adapting it to real life. This is life imitating life.
Especially now, so for time, it's like the safari. It's fucking hot.
It's like the Sahara.
The safari.
I said, you get back with it and y'all have sex, you need to play that song Gorilla by Bruno Mars.
Man.
Nah.
It's all bad.
And then to round it out, I mean, have y'all ever had a conversation with John Freaking Smith?
We've exchanged like Twitter like tweets and like direct messages, but as far as like this, no.
Yeah, I don't know. It's John Freaking Smith. That's all I can say about him. But I asked him if he had anything else that he wanted to know or ask y'all, and the last thing he said, he just wanted to know the details of your fitness regimens.
Oh God!
Wait, seriously?
Yeah,
That's like the whole pig fucking thing right now. Like,
well, mine's easy. I just stand at work and I walk around when it's slow and occasionally sweat because it's hot. But outside of that, I'm usually sitting down and eating. There's no fitness.
well, you fitting this hot dog in your mouth or something?
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah. Damn it! I had hot dogs last night.
Damn, dog. Are we like best friends right now? Because I know everything you're doing and thinking and shit.
It's not the first.
It's starting to happen, man.
I say, is it our blackness becoming one?
I think so. I didn't know it happened. Like, I didn't know you could do it over like
no,
vocal
see,
waves
you
and
didn't know
shit
black
that.
people do it. You thought it was just white telepathy.
See, that is what it is. Is just like we kind of like how women are when they be around each other for long enough. Their periods start sinking and shit.
Yep. But You know what? That's happened. That happens to me. That's happened all like through my life too, growing up and shit. Every time I'm around black people, if we get to laughing within the first couple minutes or so, we're gonna be
You're just
good
best
friends.
black friends. Is that what you're saying?
Even if we don't ever hang out again, if I see that person, we're at least gonna give a head nod and a fist bump. It's like, remember that time we were standing outside in a circle and we started laughing? Yeah, that was fun.
Patrons remembers.
Yep. That's what kept me from getting jumped by the black gangs out here, okay? I had to politic that shit and just go and shake hands and make some jokes every now and then. Ah, look at that little Mexican. Corn? Sorry.
There's a lot of them. What's your fitness regimen? Shit, man.
Don't try to pull your high school fitness regimen either, you little shit.
No, he's like fucking these
7
hoes.
miles.
Actually, dude, I was playing basketball last week, dude. Or actually,
Last week? That was the last time you did any exercise.
yeah, dude. I was playing basketball, dude. First 2 minutes into it, I felt like my lungs were gonna explode, man. I couldn't stand up, dude.
You still don't even know how to do an actual shot in basketball.
Yeah, I can't
you
shoot.
shoot from the shoulder and shit. Like,
I can feel.
He looks like
I
a
can snatch
cannon.
the balls.
that's fucked up. You only say that because you're Mexican.
I can grab a ball from somebody's hand real fast. Or like,
But then you travel when you try to run away with it.
No, I can dribble. You have to fucking
Do it slowly?
No, you got to. Yeah, but I have to keep it down here, dude.
So you gotta keep it in a foot radius?
Yeah. I'm that kind of ball player. I was dying, dude.
He's a ball player.
I used to be more active in high school. I used to play basketball all the time and shit at school just because the PE teachers didn't give a shit when I was in high school.
Yeah,
They were
that was
just
the
like,
best
"Ah,
times.
you got the shorts and you're here. Thank you."
It's like you win.
Yeah, so a lot of us we would just start playing basketball. Of course, I was the fat guy and the tall guy, so I was just pretty much Shaq on the court.
Stand there.
Yeah, I was just standing there, just give me the ball.
Pass
Hold
the
it over
ball.
their heads. You know how many times you get fouled when you're the tall guy on the court full of unrefereed fucking high schoolers?
All the time.
Yeah. Every time I get a goddamn rebound, my pump fakes became instant foul draws. Because these motherfuckers would just jump on my goddamn back. I got it!
That's what I do.
And then look at me like, are you gonna call that foul? Yeah! Yeah, I think I will.
Man, you're foul.
Yeah, see, most of the times you can't call it because you feel like a bitch. You're just like, ow, my pride.
There
Yeah,
are
this ain't no
certain-
longest
there are
yard type shit,
certain-
fucking bleeding from the mouth and shit.
Exactly, you can't call fouls on a thug. You just can't. That's just asking for it. I had a few of those too, where I was just like, you know what, whatever. Of course, I accidentally fouled the thug, and he looked like he was gonna murder me. Because it looked like his lip was bleeding a little bit.
Foul.
Did I get you?
That was his fault. He was
Did I get you?
fucking shorter than Iverson and thought he was Iverson. He looked like Ludacris. I'm not even lying. Somebody actually put that in the yearbook. The people that looked like celebrities, he was right next to Ludacris. It was hilarious.
Well, that's just ludicrous. Rookie, what's your workout regimen?
Outside of work, I don't work out.
He's naturally scrawny.
Yeah, it's a blessing and a curse.
What's the curse part?
Dude, I can't gain weight when I try.
And
it's
people
not
laugh at
possible.
him when he tries to help him move.
Yeah, they think I'm actually struggling, and it's like, no, bitch, I just look like I'm struggling. Fuck you.
Okay, you know what's actually really hilarious about Scrawny Rookie? Is the last time we went bowling, which was, to be fair, quite some time ago, like 7-8 years ago, some shit like that. Quite some years ago, but it was hilarious. It looked like you were gonna go with the ball.
It's fucked up. I'm wiry.
You saw him tilting all the way to the right to hold the ball up, and then to try to gain that leverage and shit, he had to do like the hobble step almost, and then hope that his fingers came out of the holes and didn't stick because it was the little kid ball.
No, see, that's fucked up, dude. Is like I kept getting the ones that like my fingers were getting stuck, so it felt like I was gonna go with the fucking ball. I'm like, dude, who does this? You're gonna break your goddamn hand. Yeah, I work out in the sun. That's the only way I stay any version of fit.
I smoke in the sun.
Man, that sounds like that sounds like a good movie, like a drama. Smoke in the sun.
Oh, get that out?
Yeah, that's already that sounds like a Tarantino movie almost.
You die in the sunlight smoking a cigarette on the side of a poolside after a good, I don't know, 20 years of something.
What?
Wow.
It just got real for a second.
That's what I think of. Okay, smoke in the sun.
Smoke in the sun, like some idiot fucking stoner or something takes a bong rip, sees fucking his son dying or something, tries to give him CPR, but without exhaling the smoke first. Smoke in the sun.
Oh, so he shotgunned him back to life.
That's literal.
If somebody did that and it worked, though, that would be amazing.
That would prove that weed is amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would also scare me. Who the fuck would try that?
No, it'd just be like a snap thing or whatever. I mean,
let's just happen to have that hit and just like, oh shit.
Yeah. Let's just paint the scenario. You and your homeboy are eating freaking treats and everything and hitting the bong or the blunt or whatever have you. And then your homeboy go pick him up a s'more or whatever, because s'mores are delicious. And why wouldn't you have that when you're hitting a blunt or a bong or something? And he pass it off. He over there eating his s'more and shit. And he just start choking. And you're like, oh shit, and like you said, and hitting on the chest, and just give him a good blow of air in there. He's like, oh shit, it's the smoke. It's coming out your nose and everything, and into his mouth, and he just like, oh, dude.
I have a quick question for both my co-hosts here. Do you guys know how to do the self-Heimlich? Because if you're fucking choking, you're dead. I'm not giving you CPR.
I learned how to shotgun with a toilet paper roll to separate our lips.
Uh-huh.
So I'm still coughing into your mouth because I don't.
Oh, see, I guess
I cough easily when I take a hit, and if I'm holding it in like that, and especially a deep one, because you got to get a deep breath if you're gonna do CPR. I'm coughing into your mouth. I'm coughing smoke into your lungs. But if you wake up, then you better say fucking thank you. I don't want to hear none of this ill shit. And matter of fact, I'll be looking for a tip on that one if I did that.
I'll take you $5. Just like, thanks for life.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, you talking about like a tip like the pig got.
That's why you're taking it up with the wife? You sick, dirty bastard.
No.
Not Rob. Rob's cleaning this.
Oh no, I would just tell your wife. I assume she has all the money. That's all.
That's the fucking truth.
Yeah, I know. That's I go to the real banker in the relationship there.
My money's always going.
Like,
does she do the bank when you guys play Monopoly?
Oh fuck no! I don't trust her sneaking 50s and shit. I am a stand-up bank teller. I take ones.
You take ones.
Straight office space.
Oh god. Do they have pennies in that shit? Don't they have like calculators?
Yeah, now they have like fucking ATM style machines and shit.
Yeah, they got the debit cards now.
It's fucked up.
That's intense for a board game.
Yeah, it is.
Like they're straight bringing Dave and Buster's home now.
It's fun.
No, that's fucked up because they're only one click away from being able to put their real money on there.
Yeah, that would be gross. Playing Monopoly with real money.
That would be absolutely disgusting. Now that I think about it, that people quit talking over Monopoly games as it is.
Something tells me people have tried to do that.
Yeah,
Monopoly real money, like betting on Monopoly, essentially.
I could see some drunks doing that. Okay, now I just made an oath not to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, I got in a couple fights back in like 6th grade over playing marbles for keeps.
Yeah, that's not a good game.
I learned way back then. I have a gambling problem, and I'm not. I would have a gambling problem, and I don't take loss very well. Not when I'm losing something that instantly. Just
that's valuable to you.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fuck that. You're not supposed. You can't bust out a boulder all of a sudden out of nowhere.
No, you can't just.
And all of a sudden, my little fucking oily ears. Fuck you.
That's like out of nowhere. A lightweight is like, oh well, the other lightweight didn't fight tonight, so you're gonna fight a heavyweight.
Yeah. Needless to say, well, luckily that kid was a lightweight and I was a heavyweight. I walked home with a boulder and my oily. Oh fucker.
Man, we used to do the same thing with Pogs.
Oh.
Man, that shit used to upset me to no end, man. Losing one of my slammers, man.
Oh. You know, those were still around when I remember when I was a kid. My older cousins fucking gave me. I remember they gave me a bunch of them, and then I took them to school, and none of the kids knew what they were. They were already like starting to go away, I guess.
Marbles is one thing that does stick around. Pogs, we're trying to make a comeback.
Dog.
Every time I buy weed, I think of Pogs just because of them containers.
Yeah, they are like exactly the same as a Pog container.
I have some in my hand right now.
Pogs?
Yes.
Oh snap!
Do you still play with them?
Look at that.
Oh shit! Look at that! Oh my god! The container it's the exact same.
Yeah, that is awesome. Dude, that's how you know it was me. I wish I had fucking Pogs. I used to have.
I'm not gonna lie. That's why I have fucking Pokemon cards nowadays. I miss the good old days. It was sad.
And you never know when some shit are gonna pop off, man. Motherfucker be like, let's play some Pogs. And I'm just like, whoosh.
That's very fucking true.
You know, I used to wear basketball shorts underneath my fucking pants all the time just in case a basketball game broke out.
Do you know how often that happens to me now? Because I wear basketball shorts underneath my pants? I bought a basketball just for my house.
Yeah, basketball games just break out. When you're prepared, basketball games will break out.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to shoot? Alright. Pull the pants down. They're like, what's going on? No, I'm already ready.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's do this.
Dog,
But then
water.
I used to
people
have
assume
shoes
you're
under
good
my
at
desk in my
basketball, though.
office.
Wait, well, the way you pointed at me was like people assume I'm good at basketball. I'm like, no, I'm only half black.
Corn doesn't wear
From the knees
basketball
down.
shorts underneath his pants. Me and you are on a thing right now. I don't think he knows what we're talking about. He doesn't wear soccer cleats everywhere.
He probably wore a singlet under his fucking clothes at one point in time.
No, I know for a fact he has worn his singlet underneath his clothes multiple times.
Corn used to be a Greco-Roman wrestler, right?
No,
in high school.
high school wrestling.
Yeah, high school.
Freestyle, Greco,
Yeah,
same
whatever.
thing. It was both.
Yeah.
You wore the singlet and you had guys with their arms up your butt crack.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's accurate. Don't
fucking
Full
lie.
arm in the
There's
butt
parts,
crack.
yeah.
Dog.
It's not their fist in your ass, but your
Jimmy
their
crack
forearm is up in the up in the gooch area. Yeah, you don't grab a guy's ass on purpose. That's gross, dude. When you high school, you gotta fucking put his dick on your bicep if you literally think about it. That was called a high crotch for a reason. It's not called like low dick. Come on, man.
It could be called low dick depending on who you're wrestling.
Shit.
Yeah, man, I seen some YouTube clips of some foul like wrestling shit. I ain't talking about like the TV wrestling shit, but like the high school and the college wrestling. Dude he palmed dude asshole and shit while he was wrestling. I was like, whoa.
You gotta check some oil if you're gonna be a champion.
Damn.
I'm looking for this video right now because you.
Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's probably been plenty of gay shit done in certain matches. Like,
yeah.
I mean, me personally, I actually know for a fact I fucked up on points trying to avoid gay shit wrestling, like 100%. Not because I don't like gay people, but I don't want to be in that situation where homeboy's like, "Dude, did you just slip a finger in my ass by accident? I swear." Dude,
Yeah, I was never an ass smacker in team sports.
no, that's weird. I wanted to hit
I
people. I
hate
don't know
that
why.
shit,
It was just
man.
like, dude, you're too close to my asshole.
hate that
I
shit
don't have
so
much of
bad.
an ass.
It's because I played baseball and we wore fucking tight pants to where it was like, why the fuck are you smacking my ass while I'm wearing tight pants, you douche? That's just weird.
That's a full cup.
Yeah. Soccer, I wasn't free balling as a kid in soccer.
He's not saying shit because the singlet is nothing.
Nah, the only time I ever wore a singlet was on tournament day, you know what I mean?
You would wear it under your clothes.
I would wear it under my clothes, but I wouldn't wear it, like, out.
Oh my god, So you were like the little nerdy guy from Road Trip, huh? The guy behind the counter and shit that fucking just do. Let's go.
Yeah. Saturday and Friday. Yeah.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever bust out the single, like just take off your shirt, Superman
we were
style?
like messing around with the guys, like when we were eating. Let's go right now.
They had capes at one point in time.
They didn't have capes.
Don't fucking lie to me.
They didn't have capes.
Carter had a fucking cape, and so did you.
You didn't have capes.
Wasn't that like on freaking what was that? American Dad? The dude with the acne on his face, he had a boner. He's like, it's a rage boner. Coach said it happens sometimes.
Coach's got memories. He's having flashbacks right now. Boners in his face.
That's it. Nah, dude, you don't get boners when you're out there. You
feel boners in your face.
You know, you feel self-conscious, man. You're in the fucking.
You're in a skimpy outfit.
Yeah, you know, and you're in the tournament.
No one wears
fucking
cups. Honestly, no one wears cups.
You're not really thinking about your dick. No, hell no.
It hurts when you're in singlet. It just squeezes your nuts all hard and shit. It's just, I guess it's just like baseball pants. Football pants were actually kind of baggy. That one was okay.
My sister would hate me telling this story, but I'm gonna tell it. When I was probably like maybe 7 or 8 or so, and I just came back from a fucking Little League baseball game, and I went and changed my clothes. We were at my aunt's, and my little sister went up to the bag of my fucking that my uniform was in and grabbed my cup, and she pulled the Little Giants and thought it was a mask for a second.
That's how you get crabs on your eyebrows.
Not from a kid. I was a kid. She was like 3. So it was like cute, but it was like, get that off your face. Come on. It's still got sweat in it. Like, yeah. It was a fucking hot day, dude. We played in the spring. And California spring is pre-summer.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
Summer of the hundreds.
Yeah. It was fun, but yeah, that was just hilarious. I don't know. I love that shit. Fucking stupid little shit like that. It was funny on Little Giants, not as funny in real life.
No, what also sucks is how Corn was talking about a high C or high crotch. If you don't wear a cup, you get shouldered in the dick.
No, it's not the dick, it's the balls. Get it right.
I'm sorry, my dick hangs past my nuts, sir.
No, it's the balls. Alright, you get fucking hit in the balls a lot more than the dick. Like I said, you're not thinking about your dick. You're thinking about your balls a lot more than your dick.
I don't like the meat or the veggies getting fucking hit, to be quite honest.
Yeah, well, it hurts more in the balls than the dick.
And especially when someone takes a shot and knees you right in the fucking nuts.
And it's mostly the nuts that take the fucking hit.
Do they let you take a break after you get hit in the nuts?
Sometimes. If the ref saw it, and the ref was like, okay, yeah, you got hit in the nuts.
Like, clearly, he just straight
Stop. Stop.
Give him a second. He can't breathe. He just threw up on the mat.
Actually, I got lucky once. I slammed some dude like in the last five seconds of the match, but like when I slammed him, his knee was up. And I fell right on top of it, dude. Oh. So then I got lucky, right? As soon as the whistle blew, it was like between the periods, so I crawled out of it like really slowly, like oh my god.
And don't let Corn deceive anyone with him not saying he didn't palm people. Because Corn was trying to grab up on every single chick he wrestled, too.
Not even.
Don't lie.
I lost to 2 girls in one
day. You hurt one.
I lost to 2 girls in one day because I didn't want to push the girl. I thought it was kind of weird wrestling a girl. There's a lot more thigh in there. A lot more thigh.
Yeah.
That's better, man. It's more grip.
You're wrestling, dude. You're not fucking trying to fucking rub her out in the circle, dude. Come on.
You're trying to?
No, you're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to, but how many times were you trying to?
If you get caught.
So you just have to get over the fact that you're just wrestling. They're the ones that went inside the circle, so you just fucking might as well do the same shit.
He's like, welcome to the jungle, bitch.
He punches him before they even fucking face off. They go down to the stance, dude, and he just bam.
I'm just letting you know what kind of match this is going to be right away. I pull no punches.
He goes into referee position, puts her in an arm bar, snaps that bitch's arm.
Nah, you can't break a girl's arm.
No, you can't.
Like rubber.
You can't. You're not supposed to do an arm bar in a wrestling match, anyways.
No.
I do what I want. I put a video in the chat. That wasn't the one that I saw, but it's damn near about the same. Actually, the one I saw was worse because he went fingers and knuckles between the cheeks.
Oh God!
Who the fuck You know what he was doing. He was trying to win. He was trying to do his best to win.
That's like those videos on YouPorn where the two chicks are fighting in an octagon until one loses.
I never got those phones.
You never got them, or you never understood them?
Never understood them.
No, he never finished it.
It's a dominance thing.
Weird. Never got into it.
Oh, wow.
Wow, bold scrap. That's a full-blown great title right there. Acorn, how many times, dude? See, that's exactly what I was talking about. You got to get your forearm up in there.
God. Man, this guy's fucking tripping.
Corn,
his hand in there.
You were a CIF champion. You did that.
I did not. It was over closer to the thigh.
Closer to the thigh and the ass.
Dude, look at that.
Oh, come on. Yeah, you don't grab the dick or nothing. Well, yeah, why?
He's still got forearm between the cheeks.
Forearm between the cheeks is understandable. He's grabbing his wiener. He straight has his fucking. He's straight. Oh, he's grabbing. He's getting into that one. You know, he could do so many different things. Like, grab the ankle right there. Like, oh my god. Homoerotic Wrestling Part 3? The things that popped up. Oh my god. Horrible.
You rubbed him from his dick to his gooch, dude.
He's straight gone.
Came up at the end of that. Will haunt my dreams forever.
Like, I've never seen someone grab the head and then, like, work it. Like, you know what? Let me just grab your pecker and, like, fucking rip it back.
Dude, oh my gosh.
No, the whole forearm thing, I understand. That's a leverage thing. You get up in there in between the thighs, but you're not supposed to get up in the center of the thighs.
That guy was good, dude. He was molesting them.
Yes, he was. You can grab the knee right there and pull the fucking... There's many different things you can do in a wrestling situation besides grab their penis.
I almost feel bad for cops sometimes, because at least 9 times out of 10, they're grabbing dicks when they're, like, searching to pat people down. They gotta pat down your dick. And then it's weird, because they ask you what it is.
Is that a bag of weed? No, that's my dick.
Oh.
You got drugs on you?
What's that? My balls? Why are they so low? Fuck you.
Cell phone cancer.
had the laptop on the laptop too much.
See, that's why I enjoy a cell phone too. You don't got to worry about testicular cancer while you're watching porn.
Dude, I sort of was seeing on the league, one of the guys like put his phone in a baggie and fucking took it in the shower. That show's hilarious. I never would have thought of something like that.
Why do you think they have underwater phone cases that only reach maybe 2 feet instead of 6 feet?
I've never even...
Most pools max out at like 8 to 10.
I've never tried to take a phone underwater. That just pisses me off, the thought of that. Hell, I had a phone that claimed to be waterproof. I never put it to the test.
Oh, the Kyocera ones?
Yeah. It was a pretty decent phone. I dropped it in a puddle out of accident, but it wasn't a deep puddle.
I dropped one in the lake and never retrieved it, so I don't know how well it works.
You're still getting calls to this day.
Even those ones, I think, said like only up to like 10 feet or some shit like that, or 2 feet. That might have been 10.
2 feet's to whack off in the shower.
Yeah, because you need a good balance. You can't do it on 1 foot.
Bam.
Yeah. And you can't. It's hard to try to think of do the imagination jerking when you got the shower water running and shit. And
that's the best highlight reel.
See, yeah, I need visuals. Audio helps too.
I can't do audio. I can do a highlight reel, but I cannot do audio.
Well, in the highlight reel, or you can't do audio when you're watching porn?
No, I can't do audio when I'm watching porn.
Why not?
At all.
That's so sad.
That is sad.
You got kids in the house.
Oh, okay, so it's not because...
And when they're home, I still can't because it's a fucking nervous tick. Like someone's listening in. I get paranoia when I'm whacking it. That's the only time I get paranoid.
Good God.
You think all the weed you smoke, you kind of lose that paranoia.
Well, I'm less paranoid in every other situation, but jerking it, yeah, that's when it really comes out.
It really does.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yep. All the nervous ticks didn't.
Well, you gotta have sound.
Yeah,
I can't do sound. It's like a Deuce Bigelow effect. Like, what if someone comes over and now your phone's going off, or you accidentally left the audio on when you had porn on, and then go on your phone, and that's the first thing that pops up when you're trying to go on Google Maps for your fucking boss to find directions.
I saw a meme one time that said something about like when you turn on your porn and you wondering why the sound's not on, so you turn the volume all the way up and realize you left your Bluetooth speaker on downstairs.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah. I've never had that situation, but who goes that far? Dude, I wouldn't. Yeah, watching porn with the Bluetooth speaker and shit.
Dude. Well, I watch porn off my TV.
Those are noise canceling earphones, man. Imagine how good that sounds. Good.
But I still don't use the volume.
What?
Yeah.
On the TV, and I'm gonna get that weird. I'm not gonna turn it all the way up.
That's weird.
I'm not one nowadays. Of those guys. I have walls in these apartments. I'm not gonna just turn up porn all the way, but yeah, come on. I like to hear the stupid shit they say sometimes. That's really what it is too.
Crank up the bass and
yeah.
What about the volume?
See, you get some careless whispers going on.
Dude, all the nasty fucking shit they say. Damn, I don't know, man.
Well, I take it too literally too. Like when someone says, "I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you," I think it like ew.
I think it is too. I like accents too, and sometimes it doesn't say if they have an accent or something like that. You just have to tune in and just, oh shit, look at that, it's exotic. I was already into it.
Do you consider British exotic?
Yeah.
Anything un-American.
Yep, 80
Canadians?
Huh?
Canadians?
Yeah, a boot, a.
You know what? Yeah, if I'm hearing that in the bedroom, now I want a fucking Canadian.
What's this all about?
I wonder how nice they really are.
Probably freaky as fuck, like dungeon sex masters.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd imagine.
Probably real giving. I mean, their healthcare system is free up there. I mean, it's like, hey, want to stick it in my butt, eh?
Well, might be legal.
Wow. Now I want to look into Canadian singles or something like that.
Yeah, CanadianSinglesMeet.com.
Yeah, I love the Canadian. Or Canada.
You really get pissed off when you say Canadian.
I'm probably stuck with Corn for a minute though too. We got him to accidentally say Canadian.
Dude. It's bad.
That is bad.
Yeah.
Alright. Fellas. Alright,
yes?
You're 80-something in, you're close to 100 episodes, you've been lifelong friends. As far as podcasting go, what are some of the things that you've gained from it, you know, doing podcasting this long, that you don't think that you can go without now?
Venting. Being able to actually say whatever the fuck I want to in a controlled environment.
Yeah, that actually is that's a big like plus, is being able to just like talk some shit, whether it's about each other or about somebody else. When I talked about you that episode, that was also I also talked a bunch of shit about some unnamed people making fun of him. Stu, I did like a "where you at, the whole city behind us" type thing on that one.
Fuck you and the city.
Yeah. Shit. Hell, honestly, I never actually fucked with Twitter before podcasting, and now that shit is addicting sometimes. I'll go on a fucking retweet binge and shit for like 20 goddamn minutes, but it'll be like a fucking 100-something retweets. That shit's fun. And fucking just chatting with fucking A. Between you, Rob, and hashtag Blackout, you guys fucking, some of the shit you guys have tagged us in and shit is fucking hilarious. On Instagram too, I've seen that shit too. So that's been like one of the big fun things too, is being able to fucking, having like totally different people to network with and shit outside of our douchebag friends not douchebag friends and family, but yeah, you share something on your personal Facebook, your friends don't always like it, or at least mine don't. They're like shit. It's like,
The only
Mom,
person that likes my shit's my dad.
yeah, my mom and your dad are our Facebook supporters big time.
Yeah.
And corn. Can't forget corn.
And because it's like a secret thing too, or not like a full-on secret thing, but like when I'm at work and shit, fucking nobody at my work knows I do a podcast, or if I say something funny, I'm like, I gotta remember that for later. They don't even know what I'm talking about. They're just like, ooh, whatever.
It's like your own thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my own stupid inside joke. And I'll turn on Spotify sometimes, and John freaking Smith will come on. Our theme song will come on, and I just stand there and kind of chuckle a little bit. Nobody knows why. It's like the worst superhero ever. I'm Blank Man.
That was awesome.
It's a toaster
Don't
plus.
get mad at Blink, man.
Get the noon chucks, Kevin.
I haven't seen that movie in so long. Well, what about you? What do you love so much about podcasting, little bitch?
The jokes.
The jokes?
Good jokes.
Yeah.
I get pretty clever sometimes, like when I'm not around you guys anymore, just because I'm just like, alright, no, fuck that shit. That shit doesn't work that way. It's fun.
I have no fucking clue. I have basically lived with him at points. I have no fucking clue what this guy's saying after 17 years.
Yeah.
I have no clue what he was getting at.
Yeah, well, no, I get it. He means like just being able to fucking joke around more and shit too. Because hell, you joke around more and shit outside of the podcast than you maybe did before. Like we always have been goofballs and shit, but it definitely got amplified. I think for outside of the podcast even and shit. I know at work I joke around a whole lot more. Wow, that's actually made me nicer at work.
That's awesome.
I used to be such a dick.
I didn't use puns as much until fucking this podcast.
Oh, man. You should see the dismay in my wife's face.
I love the fucking puns. I often forget to even try to get that in there and shit. I'm not always looking for them. I think that I don't know. We go down a rabbit hole sometimes. That's the fun part too. Is like some of those times getting together and shit. Even like this and shit. It's like we're in our own little world and shit. You know what I mean? Like even though we're sharing it and trying to get having people listen to it and people are responding and whatnot. While we're recording, we're in this own little like almost like a bubble and shit, where it's just nothing leaves. Rookie's wife stopped listening, so he's not as scared to talk anymore. That was that.
No, I'm still pretty hesitant. You never know. Like she asks questions and shit, so you never know when it's gonna come back. So you just gotta always be on alert. Like she might be pissed in the middle of the day about something else, and I'm just like, oh fuck, she listened to that episode.
Yeah,
I was real close to getting back with my ex, and I think I fucked it up by telling her like, yeah, don't start an argument with me because it's gonna come out on the podcast, and whoever the fuck listens to it is gonna know that you were an asshole, because that's how I'm gonna paint the picture.
Yes,
I'm the one controlling the brush.
Yeah, exactly. And also, hell, I've had to learn actually quite a bit about goddamn audio shit. None of us knew anything about any of this shit going in. Like we were fucking just plug in a mic and just record and it'll go viral. Yeah, at least that's what we thought it would be, and then it was like, oh no. But then it became just like, oh well, fucking hey, we can actually still sit around and fucking just talk shit, have fun, talk about movies. Hell, we've always been the types that I think we find that we tend to quote more movies than like actual like smart people and shit.
Yeah, movies are smart
people.
You never hear
us quoting Aristotle or something, but Forrest Gump in a second.
Oh, yeah, he is our Aristotle.
Yeah. When you think about it, he really did just simplify Aristotle for everybody, huh?
Yeah.
Hits blunt. You haven't seen those memes that hits blunt?
No, I'm just tripped the fuck out. Like, god damn.
And he's saying he's tripped out because you said hit the blunt and there's no actual blunt in there with y'all.
Nah, pipes.
There's a Norman blunt.
Yeah!
He did it.
Yeah, those names have started falling off. Those other ones because you're not the only one who's gotten confused as to who the fuck is who. Here's 6 names getting said and there's three dudes and shit.
Yeah, it's like, is that another host that I don't know about?
Actually, what's it on our new logo or whatever, which we finally got a finalized one or whatever. It finally went through iTunes and shit. But our 4th co-host is actually on there as like he's on one of the T-shirts.
The T-shirts.
Yeah, we were gonna put fucking R.I.P. but he's not dead. Although he did, I showed him it. I sent it to him. And he told me that he wants that if we make T-shirts, that we should put missing for his.
Why don't we just put R.I.P. like one of the hood shirts we were talking about? Because I mean, literally, he's lost so much weight. It's like he's half dead.
Yeah, but if he's missing, he's really a Sasquatch.
Half of him's missing.
That should tight.
Missing. But he liked the R.I.P. thing though too. But we started getting weird with the name. Fucking, that was all just because that damn caption me thing. I think that's where the Norman thing started and shit. What the fucking? I was watching a lot of Bates Motel at the time, and then I was hanging out with you, and you were the skinniest white guy I knew. To where it was like, yeah, it kind of. You're just reminding me of. You just don't say mother all the time. You can creep out your mom if you let her watch Bates Motel a bunch of episodes, and then you just go up to her and just like, hey, mother.
You're talking about me?
Yeah. No, not you.
I was like, that's just a low blow. I'm gonna start doing it to Corn's mom, because I don't remember her name, it's just Corn's mom to me.
But
I like Corn's mom.
Every time you say Corn's mom, I think got it going on and shit.
Sweat.
That's what always pops in my fucking head.
All right, fellas, before we close it out, what are some of your goals for your podcast, or any expectations do you have for the future of your podcast?
Goals, of course, is always getting more listeners, possibly some more sponsorship. Outside of that, I don't really know. Guys?
I'm fucking. Our first goal, honestly, we actually got somewhat spoiled and shit. Within our 5th episode, our goal was one person listen to us and say, I get it. And one person listened and was like, I get it. We were like, okay, cool. Now we need to we can move on from here. So I get like I don't know. Well, growth is always a goal for every podcaster,
I mean,
but
that's like the main thing, is wanting to get more fans or more people listening to you and at least agree with one thing. Make someone smile.
Yeah, and I like the feedback and that's why we were doing the battles and shit for a while there.
Yeah.
Because it was good. Hell, you and Hashtag were definitely getting involved in, on Instagram. I was seeing a lot of people were actually leaving comments saying, letting us know who they actually voted for and shit. And we didn't get that early on at all, like, as far as like people responding to anything we were saying, so we really didn't know. We didn't know who was like what, if anybody was listening, what they were listening for, or what what might have kept anybody coming back.
Yeah.
Which John Friggin Smith has kind of helped with that a little bit too. We can tell what his favorite shit is usually just from some of the clips that he puts into those intros. Especially if we look back and actually have to remember why we said something that we said, and we're like, oh, that's why.
Well, definitely get on more shows, more collaborations.
Yeah, that too. We got to get better internet and shit, so we can start Skyping more and more. Because this kind of shit is fucking fun as hell. I've heard we had a blast on Hashtag show and shit too, and fucking all 3 of us I know have had fun doing our individual interviews with you too. That
was nifty.
It was. And
It was exhilarating.
You had fucking great questions too to keep it. Hell, even in this one too. Like you keep a good flow of the show too. we often derail at some point when we try to keep anything going.
We crawl out of the rabbit hole. We actually like, wait, where were we at?
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like as far as having people that I listen to on the show. Is like they get to talking like how y'all have your own little banter and everything, and I'm sitting there stuck like I'm listening to your podcast and shit.
Well, hell, I think that's a good thing, right?
Yeah,
if we can bring any, that's actually always the goal too, is to at least anyone that's listening to make anybody laugh, even if it's just once. I saw something like a couple of weeks ago. I put something on Twitter with like a box of cornflakes, making fun of cornflaking.
Yeah.
And someone, I think you commented on it. Actually, someone had commented on there saying like they were having a shitty day or something like that, and saw cornflakes and it made them laugh.
Yeah, I forgot who that was, but yeah.
Yeah, it was someone random. It wasn't even like a follower of ours or anything like that. It might have, maybe one of yours. I don't know, but it was someone just randomly stumbled upon that and was just like, heck, cornflakes. And moved on and stopped to let us know and then moved on.
My dad laughs at that every time you post on Facebook.
The cornflakes?
Yeah. Yeah, he actually asks me like later on when we talk and shit, like, hey, what did he flake on this time?
Nice.
Yeah, my dad texts me corn. It's okay. You know him, you like him, I guess. He looks like Squirrel Master.
I love that shit like that. Like, even, like, that person, whoever that guy was, might not have ever listened to us and may never listen to us, but at least if we were able to make somebody chuckle for even a second, hell, that's good enough there, too. Cause that's one of those always, laughter is always a craving, and hell, when you're recording a podcast, you don't always get to hear the laughter.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking about going live.
Yeah, and I don't think we'd ever be on stage or anything like that. That'd be weird. A rabbit hole on stage.
Or even recording live.
That'd be a fucked up one on the tickets. Like, yeah, it's gonna run from 5 p.m. to
whenever they get off the stage.
Either 7 or 9 or 12.
Just call your boss in the morning and say you're not coming to work because JNT just blasted your fucking mind.
Yeah, just say you're hungover. That's the best way.
That's probably the best way to put it because you're gonna be confused.
Hungover and laughter.
I mean, Corn's not even talking at this point anymore. Corn, what's your expectations or goals?
Try to get those girls back.
Try to
get those girls back on.
Oh, you want to fuck one of them,
no,
don't
I
you?
just want to see like how far they make it, and then we'll just share like how they've been going.
Like a VH1 behind the scenes. Where are they now?
It's actually like getting back to them. Getting back in touch with them.
Corn, there's only 2 reasons you ever wanted to talk to a woman twice. One's probably because you were at the hospital, and the second one's because you want to fuck them.
They're in Toronto. No way we're going to Toronto.
Well, I had them on my show, and they was talking about they wanted to come to Texas.
Okay.
Nice.
So, if you can make it to Texas, if they come this way, you might have a chance.
Nah, I don't like get booted to Mexico for some reason. They're just like, "Fuck you, kid."
Well, we out here. Even said if we ever did a live show, it would probably be in Houston.
Yeah.
That's where actually we were getting a lot of our first listeners from and shit too. Was over in the Houston area.
Yeah, it was just me pinging from different IP addresses.
Well, thank you for so much support.
Well, what was it? The first thing that actually made us feel like podcasters, we were like 5 episodes in or so, and there was a podcast, Space City Radio, and what was it? We followed them and on SoundCloud and shit, and we exchanged likes and shit back and forth. And when I listened to their next episode after that, they shouted us out and like said each of our names and shit, where it was like, oh shit, they actually listened to us. Oh fuck. Okay, now we actually got to be careful what we say. We're offending Mexicans and gays.
Yeah. All at once.
Yeah.
Well, shit, damn. Corn would fit in here.
Wait, the Mexicans or the gays part?
Because I'm pretty sure I still have family in Houston. None that I actually know, but plenty of it. My uncle has like 12 kids or some shit like that.
Yeah, isn't that weird though? Because I got family in San Antonio, and the whole time I was out there working, my dad was like, "Hey man, you should go see your brother and your nephew and all kinds of stuff." I said, "I don't know them motherfuckers."
Yeah. Like I met my uncle one time at a fucking funeral, and I honestly thought he was my grandpa.
Uncle Grandpa?
Yeah. The men on that side of the family just all had the same fucking look. Even my dad gets it.
That's racist.
Fuck, yeah.
That's your white side saying your black side looks alike.
Well, because I see it on the white side too. That's how I fuck with my white cousins and shit. All the girls, anytime they post a selfie and I'm feeling like being a douchebag, I just call them by their mom's first name. Yeah, I comment their mom's first name on Facebook, just like with a question mark, like, "Is that you?" Your dick. Yeah, I know. No, okay, my cousin most recently fucked up, though. She posted a picture of herself with what was it, like a gray or white hair wig on. And I instantly just like, "Aunt Debbie?" Yeah, she fired back. She's fucking like 23 or some shit like that. Fired back instantly, like, "Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?" "I'm just joking. It's a wig! Why would you pick a fucking old wig, dude? You look like your goddamn mama. Sorry."
Shit, my mom.
I get to pull the race card slightly when people try to refer me to any or like compare me to either of my parents. I'm just like, nah, I'm too dark, or nah, I'm too light for that. Oh, I look nothing like my dad.
Always looking for the loophole.
Every time.
That's not the only hole. Oh, no.
The rabbit hole.
The peak hole.
Pink knuckler.
That's how you call back.
And it comes full circle. Skeet, skeet, skeet.
Oh, goddamn.
But anyway, fellas, it's been a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate it talking to you individually, getting to know you a little bit better, your character and your personalities and all that stuff. And I appreciate you for doing what you do. And as the saying goes on my podcast, you've been here once, and the door is always open for any time you want to come on back.
Oh, we will. And we're going to have to get you down the rabbit hole, too.
Again.
We're going to have to actually record when we get you down the rabbit hole.
Hey, that episode went down the rabbit hole. It got fucking lost.
Yeah, that was one of the few things that didn't make it back out.
I said next time I bring my damn my climbing gear and shit.
I was so
like
sad when I went to listen to that one too. It was just like, why are we just listening to silence? What the fuck just happened?
We got Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Finkel is Einhorn.
That was still one that M. Night Shyamalan can't get anywhere near that kind of fucking twist.
Hell yeah, I did not expect that at all.
No. And the whole time watching that movie, you're like, dude, that chick is fucking hot.
Yes.
That was a hot detective right there. She's a little strong, but she's hot. Then all of a sudden it's like, oh, she's a dude. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and watch it with the knowing what I know now. I'm probably sure that they kind of subtly was hinting at it throughout the movie, but we just didn't see it.
Yeah. There might have been. Maybe was there like a part where he was like, damn, she got big hands or something.
I don't know. There probably is. But
nah, she was a kicker though too, I guess. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all definitely appreciated doing the individual things and being on as a group, finally getting the Voltron Megazord episode together.
Yes.
I know it's fucking, I know we're us getting scheduled. There's a fucking goddamn issue. Well, not an issue, but it's a hassle.
Yeah, shit happens.
Yeah,
because corn knee deep in grannies.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of podcasts, and those eventually it will fucking happen.
Yep, granny flakes.
Oh, ew. So just sounded like gold member, like the skin flakes, just in a bowl of milk.
That's disgusting.
Oh my god.
You should not a piece of skin. Saving me from myself.
Favorite fillet.
And you know what's fucked up is I'm not even picturing Mike Myers. I'm picturing fucking Travolta at the end doing it. Oh. Oh, that made my stomach turn a little. Oh.
You literally adopted the nastiness. I was raised in it. I was molded by it.
I liked Bane. His pants were very toy like a tiger.
Yeah, but that Bane voice is one of the big reasons why Tom Hardy keeps coming up in our fucking show too.
You know they changed it.
I mean,
his voice in the Bane character.
Oh really?
Yeah, because originally his shit was like deep. It was like they said it was too menacing, too scary, so they changed it to what is on there now.
Damn.
Holy shit! I want to see that original cut.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be the same movie. It just the voice was different.
Yeah, like I want to hear that other voice actually too. That fucking because it was already pretty deep and pretty fucking scary. Although there was a politeness to it though too.
Yeah, I like that character. He's like, oh.
Definitely British.
Yeah, it was a nice take on it. It was fucking. It was different, but it seemed practical at least at the time. Now they're just they have to abandon all that Christopher Nolan realism shit. Let's just go for fucking crazy super.
Yeah, exactly. Let's just go for fucking.
Yeah.
It is the fucking.
Oh my god. You think Wonder Woman's gonna fuck Batman in that Justice League movie?
I hope so. I want to watch.
It keeps hitting like they're gonna fuck.
Did you?
They probably will.
Did you see the Wonder Woman movie?
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's good though.
No.
It's good.
Everyone that is what I've heard too is that it was a fucking or it's gonna be the one that saves the whole DC extended universe and shit.
Layla saw it. I didn't see it. So my 5-year-old daughter trying to explain it to me is just like like fucking karate moves and shit, and I'm just like, okay, what happened? Plot points. So it doesn't work that way.
Trying to calm a little girl down and tell you the plot points.
Yeah, like she has the shield and shit already, so it's one of those like she's sitting there like shooting it.
And then
Fucked up.
I tell you what though, man. I don't know. As I get older or whatever, is it something to where guys start to get estrogen in their system or some shit? But they had a scene in Wonder Woman. She said like a line, and then she did some heroic shit. And dog, I ain't gonna lie, my eyes started tearing up and shit, man. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
She's so powerful, she hit the heart.
I know, man. I felt fucking weird. That. I was like, I'm turning into a bitch in my old age.
That's happening to me slightly at times too. I was watching I was watching The Patriot, the fucking Mel Gibson, and it was a part where the youngest little daughter that he had fucking wouldn't give him a hug or something and wouldn't say anything to him. Yeah. And he starts riding away and she starts fucking crying and Papa! And fucking by the end of that scene, fucking I had a tear coming out. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't even have kids. Why am I fucking crying? What the fuck?
Dog.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And it was
Bane's voice before and after.
Yeah, it was slowly too, man. It's just like over time because like I could watch a old sappy ass movie. I'd be like, man, this shit is so sappy. Why am I even watching this? And then like, I don't know, man. I think the military done something to me, man. Because I can remember when Battlefield Los Angeles came out. I was watching that movie, and it was just like certain parts of like when one of the guys would die in their group or whatever. I was just like,
it happens. I remember being young and making fun of somebody for crying during Hardball, at the end when G Baby died.
You're a dick. You made fun of someone for crying over one of the saddest scenes I've seen in a movie.
Yeah.
Dog, no lie. I mean, y'all know I'm a lifelong wrestling fan. The Undertaker retired at WrestleMania, dog, and I boo-hooed like a bitch in front of my wife. And I was just like, and I couldn't stop it. It was like, my body was like, yo, you're not sucking this one up, motherfucker. It's coming out. I mean,
I cheered up a little bit when Brett Favre retired.
Yeah, I wasn't like fucking sobbing
like the
like
fifth time I cried a little because I thought it was real.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sobbing like a little baby and shit. It was just like it wasn't expected, but it happened, and I was like,
God damn!
I was like, because the match was over, and he was still in the ring, and usually, you know, Undertaker, anytime he in the ring at the end of a match, he would, you know, drop down on one knee, put his hand up, and then they do the lightning effect. So I thought that's what he was gonna do. But he went outside the ring and he put all his stuff back on. His hat, his coat and everything. And he was standing in the middle of the ring and everybody was dead silent. And he took his hat off, well, he took his coat off. He took his gloves off and he took the hat off and he put it on top and he folded it up and put it in the middle of the ring and then he left. And I was like, oh shit, he doing it. And then, dog, no lie, I had a flashback. I had a realization to like, the first time I seen The Undertaker on TV, all the way up until this exact moment, I was like, he's been a part of wrestling as long as I've been a wrestling fan. And this dude is retiring right now. He is like hanging it up. And dog, he walked up the ramp and then they had every time he would leave the arena, he would his back would be to the ring and he would throw his hands up in there, one of his hands up in there in a fist, like, you know, Black Panther style. But he went up the ramp that last time and he did that shit. He put his fist up and the stage lowered and it brought him underground under the ramp and shit. And he was just like out of view and no shit. I was like, he fucking gone. And tears started rolling down my fucking eyes. And my wife was like, oh, are you crying? But she didn't see I was crying. She's like, oh, you crying, little baby? And she seen the tears rolling down my cheeks and shit. She's like, oh, fuck, you really crying? I was like, oh, he's gone. He's really gone.
That's awesome, man. They know how to make, whenever someone, especially when someone goes out with like an actual bang, when it's like a planned retirement, they know how to make an event out of that shit. Yeah. I think Rookie cried a little bit the first time LeBron left Cleveland. Oh, no,
But fuck that. I went with him. I was like, fuck it. I'm a Heat fan now, and now I'm back to the Cavaliers. Guess what? If he gets signed by someone else, fucking boom.
See, yeah, you're just a LeBron fan. You're not his team
exactly.
fan.
That's how I was with Jason Kidd.
Yeah, it's just
like, oh, I guess I'm a Suns fan. Oh, Mavericks, Nets. Where am I?
That's where basketball, like football's getting to it now too, where everyone's kind of swinging around. I mean, all sports are. It's wherever the money is. That's where people are going to go. So it's harder to actually be a true fan. Back in the day, dude, it didn't matter about money. They wanted to play with one organization for their entire career.
Brett Favre ruined everything. I always bring it back to that son of a bitch. When he left the goddamn Packers, it fucking changed sports. Quarterbacks could leave whenever the fuck they wanted suddenly. And teams were easier to get rid of them. Just like, bye.
Bye.
Goddamn hell. Drew Brees. Bye, Felicia. Good luck got a broken shoulder in New Orleans.
And that shit still pisses me off to no end. Drew Brees. Every time his name is uttered on TV or somewhere where he playing a football game, he's breaking the motherfucking record. But we can't win a goddamn game.
He's a wonderful quarterback. He that's all I can really say. It's one of those like, shit, he's just been there long enough and actually being productive for so long, he's going to get records, but I kind of agree. You need to win games.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, the records don't really mean shit if you don't have the rings. Because I look at how many people have records in the NFL and you have no clue who they are.
Yeah. I mean, he does at least have one ring, though.
Yeah.
I can't take away from anybody that at least can get that one, because that separates you from a lot of other ones.
Yeah,
but if you're still smashing and not winning games, that's just like, what the fuck?
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah. Yeah, Phillip Rivers is very similar. Kicks ass. Well, he's got a high-ass QB rating. Most accurate quarterback. Well, I don't remember you guys. I don't remember the record.
It was not good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't quote it. Oh shit! Ooh, damn, we just went down more of a rabbit hole. Huh?
It was a rabbit. But yeah, but for real, we leaving this time.
Okay. Well, thank you for having us on.
We love being a part of your show, Rob.
It's been great.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate y'all, and I'm sending y'all some more voicemails.
Oh hell yeah, we love that shit.
I love the transcription on Google, like the text thing, because like everything, because DJ plays the voicemails right then and there, and then shows the transcription. I don't know if that's a part of the same shit or not.
Yeah,
but it might be.
Yeah,
I don't fucking know. I'm not an IT guy.
Google Voice does the transcription.
So we're understanding every single thing you're saying, but Google cannot fucking catch up on some shit, or it refuses to actually say what you're really saying. Like, it just fucking says, no, I'm not saying it.
Yeah. I noticed that too. It would not let him say me. It would not write mini-me on the transcription.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up. That's like the only thing that would not be written was mini-me. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? That's two words that are actually in the English language. It wasn't like he was fucking around with some random ass word.
Random. Okay. All right. Bye. Leave.
Bye.
Get out.
Yeah. Peace.
All right. And that was it. That was the grand finale of the JNT Baggers miniseries. It was great to sit down and talk with these gentlemen one-on-one. And it was great to get us all together and have our clusterfuck of an episode. If I was an individual in the city where these guys were, and I was allowed to imbibe and intake some of the weed smoke, we would be smoking all the goddamn time, getting the highest of the high, and just be chilling. Because I mean, these guys they're right up my alley as far as, you know, people I would hang out with and all kind of stuff like that. So man, I appreciate them for taking time out of their schedule to give to me to do what we've just endured for the past 4 weeks, the JNT Baggers miniseries. And I'm looking forward to finding other podcasts with multiple hosts to kind of do the same thing. I'm trying to nail down Ray, Danielle, and Chris from the Naked Porch podcast, but you know, they live in New York, and just by that alone, life is busy. So, but we'll work it out one day. I really want to get them on the show and just have battle royale and everything. But speaking of meeting people and being in person and all up and close and shit and smelling their funky ass breath if they got it, or the alcohol looming from their pores, I'm gonna be here in the H-Town where I live. No shit, I'm gonna be here. But that boy Joe Moffett from the Joe Moffett Show is out here in the great state of Texas, in the great city of Houston, and it's great because I live here. So I'm gonna be hooking up with him tomorrow. Well, today, as this episode releases, is Saturday night as I record. But tomorrow we're gonna be hanging out, me, him, and former guest Foxy. So that's gonna be a treat, man, because these two are motherfucking comedians, and I'm just a silly ass. So we about to get together. We're gonna have some drinks. We're gonna record. Kids are gonna splash around in the swimming pool, maybe. And guess where we're going? We're going to motherfucking Walmart. So check out the Instagram. Hell, maybe even check out the YouTube. I might have like some full length feature shit going down. I don't know. It probably won't be that extreme. I'll probably just go in there with my cell phone out because I ain't got no selfie stick. I got to use my long reach to try to get all of us in the camera view on my iPhone. But look forward to that. I don't know if it's gonna be an episode of my show or an episode of the Joe Moffett Show. Foxy ain't got no goddamn show, so she's just gonna be on somebody's stuff, you know. But it's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be the first time I've ever met some of my guests in person. I mean, I've met, you know, like, you know, my friends, like people that I've grown up with or worked with in the Marine Corps or whatever. We've had many of one-on-one chats or whatever, but these are people that aren't in that circle or whatever. I mean, I've met them via the internet. I met them via interviews and listening to their podcasts and everything. So it's going to be a treat. It's going to be my first, I guess, podcaster meetup. So it's going to be great. There's going to be plenty of Instagram coverage. There'll be plenty of YouTube coverage, audio coverage. So put your ear holes out, put them on the ground. Listen to footsteps come running around. Yeah, I'm a rapper. Parappa the rapper. But yes, that's it. I'm excited about that. So here within a couple hours, which will, why I'm saying a couple hours? It's a couple hours as I record, but as this episode airs, I will probably be hanging out with them already, you know? But man, that's enough of me stumbling and bumbling and rambling. So, we're gonna do what we normally do and ride the fuck off into the motherfucking sunset. So, if you want to find me, you can find me on Twitter at It's B Rob. Like, bzzz. Nah, that's just the handle. But it's actually ITSBROB. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about with the B reference, listen to the latest edition of the Pipe Bomb with McCool and Company, which I am a co-host on. And, you get the reference and it's funny. And I changed my my Twitter joint to say B Rob, like BE with a bumbly B on the end. And you can go to randomrobcast.com to find out ways that you can help and contribute to the show and help it grow like a penis when it sees something wet and tantalizing like a waterfall. But just like Brandon McIntyre and Glenn Abbott, they don't make my penis grow, but they contribute to the show. And you can do the same thing. I got the new tier for the patron account via Podbean or whatever. I had a $1, a $3, and a $5 tier group. Now I got a $10 tier group that'll get you free merchandise and discounts on merchandise when you purchase. So look that up. Join the clan, baby. It's the thing to do. You're giving to me to give back to you is what I say all the time. Because anything that I can gain from, you know, the Patreon, the merchandise and all that stuff, I'm putting it right back into the motherfucking podcast. Matter of fact, my wife don't know yet, but I'm going to buy me a microphone tomorrow. So whenever me, Foxy, and Joe get together, I have some high quality microphone shit to record us when we're walking through the Walmart. I think my son going to probably have to be the cameraman because that's going to be awkward. I don't have nothing to fasten the camera to the motherfucking cart with. I probably can do that with my little offshoot GoPro, attach it to the Walmart basket and record us. But I want to get some high quality shit for y'all because you deserve it. And I like to, you know, push my limits and boundaries and see what I can and can't do or whatever, or how I can improve on things. So look forward to that. Instagram. Find me on Instagram. Just type in Random Rounds with Rob or use the hashtag WalmartLog, LOG. And you'll see me, you see Joe Moffitt, and you see that lady Foxy, and we'll be in the flesh together. And they can sign my motherfucking box. Not my love box. They ain't gonna tap it either. But I'm sorry. So sorry. Anyway, man, like I said, I already mentioned the Pipe Bomb with McCool and Company. Look it up. It's on the NAI network. Just go to your favorite podcast catcher of choice and type in the NAI network. The Pipe Bomb with McCool and Company is a part of that network, as along with other great and fabulous shows. And Random Ramblers with Rob is also a part of the Hush Your Face Entertainment Network, or Network Entertainment. And you can find them at www.hushyourface.com as entailed in the outro music and stuff. But we're gonna end this a little bit differently. And I will finish. I'm so tongue tied. I've been drinking since maybe 3 o'clock. And it's 11:22 as I say these words out of my mouth right now. And I'm tired. I've been working all week and I'm just complaining because I'm making money, which is weird because I want money so I can buy shit. Anyway, I'm done. Thank you very much for listening, and I'll see you next time.
Forever, the flames are all eternal, and the brilliance has no end. But mind your expectations. Why break when you can bend? Among familiar faces, well, not a tear is wasted, and all the love you find here is yours to keep forever. It's all in your control. All you need to shape your soul. If you're living or you're dead, brother, I tell you that it's all up in your head. And the details make a story. The action makes it so. The curses and the graces, we wear them on our faces forever. Irony and wrinkles, outcomes unforeseen. That's what keeps us nimble through the laughter and the screams. A choice begets another. The voices make you wonder if every now or never is ours to keep forever. A joke becomes the news, and the news becomes a joke. But a smile, it still becomes you, while plans go up in smoke. And who knows what you'll find here, sage advice or a bum steer. Whatever it may be, it's yours to keep forever. Tucked beneath the fold, curated by the heart and soul. There's a truth that's left unsaid. It's all up in your head. The details make a story. The action makes it so. The curses and the graces, we wear them on our faces.